Welcome back to the Conspiracy Outpost. Tonight we'll be uncovering the ghostly secrets that lurk behind the charming walls and the delightful dishes of some of the most haunting dining establishments where every meal is seasoned with a touch of the supernatural. I'm your host, Casey.
I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
And welcome to Phantom Plates! I'm leaving that in.
I really thought you
let's
were
see,
gonna say discharge instead of whatever other D word you said. Dynasty, was that it?
delightful.
I don't fucking know. I wanted you to say discharge really bad. Does that make me gross? I don't like the word discharge. It makes me think of
Wait,
fucking yellow secretions.
when I think of discharge, I think of like Randy inside that room when when they busted in when they were looking for internet. He's like, "Oh, it's a spooky ghost."
I feel like we've talked about that scene specifically in this podcast so many times.
We have. I think at least twice.
And I like how you said that Mike got his blanket already. He's gonna jerk off under it. Thinking of those spooky specters.
Mike's putting on clothes and I'm taking them off.
That's true.
And that's how that's how we maintain a healthy fucking ecosystem in this podcast.
Yeah, it's a clothed non-clothed balance, you know.
Yeah,
If
it's
one
a
person has a sweater on, someone has their pants off. I don't know.
yeah, it's a healthy, skin to clothing ratio.
One
On the
person,
pod.
yeah, skin to clothes.
And Joseph's always sitting there, and his wife, bless her.
I am always in my wife
Yeah.
blessers, and I'm trying to
And
notice
it's
how big
super
my
weird because
titties
we
really
get-
are on camera.
We get really into this because anytime that he wears a wife beater, I have to wear just sleeves.
Just
Just sleeves.
This is where the
To
or
make
as I
up for
call
it.
my fucking my arm warmers. He's got the fucking
Yeah.
long sleeves with the fucking holes in the thumb part, so you can have your
Just-
holes sticking through the sleeve.
Just all the way up to the shoulder. I mean, I almost said elbow when I touched my shoulder. Fucking
Dude, that's
idiot.
a
Dude, I
complete
miss
L
my
now.
my jacket that had a hole in the sleeve, where for the for your thumbs.
Dude,
and shit. Always the most comfortable.
I miss my panties with the holes in the crotch.
It did make for a nicer fit for the schlong.
It did. It really did. Because a lot of people worry about like the tuggy part where they keep their fucking like the dick pouch, which just seems like a really cool thing. It would definitely help a man with the varicocele, but I just like the raw dog feeling, you know, you just fucking popping right out of the boxers. You feel naughty. And especially so when you're sitting in line at the DMV or inside, you know. And they're just like, "Are you really 5'10"? You look more 5'9". And it's like, something's standing taller than that in my pants, baby. And it's a guy at the counter, so it's less creepy.
How do you know it's a guy? Assuming genders, Joseph.
I'm assuming
Rude
a
of you.
lot of things. I'm assuming people think my dick is bigger than what it is, and obviously, it's historical that men who have big dicks actually talk about it all the time. It's definitely not the opposite that they have small little chodes with slightly graying pubes afoot. I don't know.
You have gray pubes.
I don't. I'm afraid to check. I don't know. There could be
You're
something
afraid to
there.
check.
I'm a little afraid.
Do you
Man.
have
Speaking of
any,
Silver
like, beard hair
Streaks,
or anything?
I want to watch that movie again. Gene Wilder.
What?
Silver Streak? Is that what it's
No.
called?
I don't know.
Him and Richard Pryor. The movie is hilarious. Is that wait? No, wait. I'm thinking of the other one. Oh wait, which one is the one where they go to jail? And the bull riding contest and shit. Is that Silver Streak?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I've seen it, but I
Uh,
don't know the name of the movie.
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor did multiple movies. 3 of them that I know. I
Yeah,
just
but the
watched
one where they're in jail,
documentary.
I've seen that one.
I was counting the movies I've watched that have Gene Wilder's, and I've only watched 5.
Stir Crazy is the one where Gene Wilder
Crazy.
and Richard
Stir
Pryor
Crazy.
go to jail.
Yeah, Stir Crazy.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen that.
So Silver Streak's the one where they're on the train, I believe. I think.
I'll see.
Fuck.
Silver Streak about a
I haven't watched.
Yeah, train.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in so many years. I just remember that specifically.
Accidentally finds a murder of a art historian. Blah blah blah.
No, I'd seen it
Yeah.
as a kid too, where it's like it's Willy Wonka.
Is he bringing us candy? Is he giving us a factory?
Oh God, dude, we're gonna talk about Gene Wilder for 45 minutes like we did about pedophiles, and we don't want to associate the two together.
Well, no one was going
No,
to
no,
until now.
until now. You ever hear about the story about the kid who got everything he ever wanted, right? Yeah. What's that? He stood behind an AM/PM and met Sylvester. No, that didn't. That's not what happened in the glass elevator. Actually, we should actually do a modern take on Willy Wonka, except for there's no candy involved. Instead of the glass elevator, it's called the glass pipe. Willy Wonka and the glass pipe, and it's essentially just somebody fucking
Serve meth
yeah,
factory.
just
Oh my
fucking meth
God.
heads fucking going at each other. All right, so we should probably.
You lead them in through like a door. You go, this is just a basement. And he's like, yes.
And the crack rocks taste like
Exactly.
crack rocks. What does that taste like? Why don't you stick your tongue on the wall and find out? Hey, quit groping me. I haven't even licked the crack rock yet.
Hey, Mr. Wonka, what's this river made out of? Oh, that is pure heroin, sir.
Oh my God.
If you go over to if you see that black pit over there, that's the black tar pit heroin. You can get that.
Stay away from that. That's an experimental type. What is it? It's crocodile. It'll make your skin peel off. The Russians used to do it. Here's the Russian Oompa Loompas right now. I can't do a Russian accent right now. Oompa. Oh, damn, dude. I can't
Duh.
do that with a Russian accent.
Da 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 da.
The entire
What do
the
you
only
get
place in the
when you
entire
can't
fucking
afford-
factory that actually has candy is just the waiting room where they serve fucking edibles. It's just the waiting room. You just sit there. They're like, you want some weed? It's like, I guess since I'm sitting here.
What do you what do you have when you real? Oh wait, no wait. On, I got this. I got it. Fuck, dude. What happens when you have withdrawals with the feral spins? You make synthetic heroin.
Do you know what's up?
You sit
Hey, Mr.
there
Walker.
having a jam sesh, and then you notice rotting, scaly flesh. Dun, dun, dun. I don't like the look of it.
God damn.
Oh fuck!
Mr. Wonka, what is this flavored sheet? It tastes so good. Oh boy, you're in for a ride. That was 100 tabs of acid, man.
Dude,
Bring
so
in the
Matt
tweaking
went to
Oompa Loompas. It's like it's like, wow, this is some really good weed. What did you put in it? It's a mix of purple urple and some PCP. Wait, what? What do you
Dude.
get when you smoked on set? You found out that you got high and wet.
Dude, so a little bit, not too long ago, Matt went to a dispensary and he got what was marketed as shrooms, but you can't sell shrooms in California, so I don't know what they were. They were marketed as shrooms, but I'm pretty sure they were just 2,000 milligram gummies of weed, because it was a weed high, and I've never been that fucking high.
Damn.
I did not have a good time.
I've done 1,000 milligrams of weed in one sitting, and
I don't have a high
it was
tolerance.
I got high as fuck.
I was like, I ended up just like, Matt was fine. Like, he was pretty stoned, but he was handling it well, and I'm just laying on the floor like, I want to go home.
I don't want to be here anymore. And then Matthew plays a little Oompa Loompa flute.
But yeah, they were 1,000 milligram gummies, and he's like, they're supposed to be shroom. And I looked at the back, I was like, okay, well,
We
I've done shrooms before. I took 2 of them. Oh.
What do you
Dude,
get
that
when
was-
you drop?
He's
from
like, do you
the-
want some food? Do you want some water? I was like, no.
What do you get when you drop from the sky and you sit there and want to cry? It's the first time you got a body high. I don't know. You can feel your
Dude,
veins pulsating in
that was the
your
high.
thighs. Dun, 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 dun. You got the
That was
wobbly
the
legs.
highest I've. That's the highest I've ever been, and I just wanted to go home and sit underneath my cooler
Yeah.
because like I was both like cold and hot at the same
Man.
time. It was not good.
That's why
I was like,
I think I've already told that story of when I ate all them fucking edibles and I started flipping out. I had to be rocked to sleep. And I was afraid of edibles
Yeah,
for
I
the
was-
longest time. The ones I got, I forget what it was called. There's a cool dispensary in Chico where they because I got free edibles from that Tech Nine concert, spin a wheel, and they gave me a free fucking ticket thing. That and somebody gave me either that or the pre-roll free one. I ended up giving the pre-roll one to Wesley, and then I took the edible one, which I haven't opened those. But I bought a couple of different things, including one of those Mary Jones sodas. I I couldn't drink it because they said they recommend only drink half, and so I'm like, well, I can't only fucking.
why would I drink half?
Yeah, if it's like if I do drink the whole thing, I'll flip out. If I drink half, I have nowhere to
Yeah.
put it that my kids can't get it, so I end up just giving it to
Oh, yeah.
Russell.
That's what's
But
up.
yeah,
Yeah, it's,
not for
like
him,
I was
but
like,
for his
I was ready to go
significant
on a
other.
trip, and this was just weed high, and I was like, yeah, that wasn't fucking mushrooms. This is not a mushroom high.
I like these.
Like, I like doing mushrooms. I don't like smoking weed very much.
I've never tried mushrooms.
You know?
I'm afraid to.
Oh, I love
I
it.
can only. I got such
Really?
a weak. I'm just weak against everything other than drinking. I have to.
You should
I have
ju-
10
you should just,
milligram
mi-
edibles, and I only take a half of one, which is like what, like 5.
Yeah,
And
I take like half of 15, and I'm
it just
like fucking golden.
yeah,
I take
it
like
makes me fine.
I would take like 5 of
And
those.
I swear to God, it gets rid of my back pain. And I'm not the only one. Kenny says that edibles don't affect him at all, but they definitely get rid of his back pain. And it's like, okay, so I'm not fucking crazy because I feel like that's what it does to me because I got that fucking
Yeah.
sciatica thing going because I'm an old.
Yeah, I have a
fat
bad tolerance to
piece
weed
of
also.
shit.
Mushrooms I actually built up quite a tolerance to.
Well, I
though.
mean, since you were a small
Um,
child, you've been sucking on mushroom tips, so it's been very easy.
That's true.
You
no,
build up a tolerance.
but you should just microdose with me and Matt sometime.
Why not?
Don't take like a bunch. Don't go on a full trip. Just microdose a little.
All right, but if I end up
It's
down, oh, never mind. Matthew doesn't live there anymore. I was gonna say if I lived down. All right, but if I end up down the road at my uncle's place, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm microdosing some different mushrooms. I forgot Matthew moved. One of our uncles
Yeah.
lives down the road from there. I haven't seen that guy in years. Last I heard about him, he had fucking AIDS and something else. I was like, dang, I gotta steer clear of that.
okay.
So who wants
We should
to
probably
kick
go
Oh
off
back
yeah.
on
the-
Okay. So
Who wants to kick off the
I-
first topic? Me or you, Justin?
I got it.
All right.
Mainly because I want to start with the weakest one out of all of them. Actually, the last one might be weakest for me.
I have a cool one. I got my first one. It has a guy inside of it. I'm not gonna tell you who, but I got a continuation on another story, another haunted restaurant involving another guy.
Would you say this guy, because it's a restaurant, would you say this guy is in a box and his name's Jack?
Yes.
All right. So starting off our
There's only one thing I know, and that out of all the restaurants that have a guy as their mascot, there's only one that's truly in a box, and that's Colonel Sanders.
in a stereotype box. They got him in a little southern box.
No, I mean he's 6 feet beneath the ground.
I get it. Okay, so starting off our daring directory of
dead.
dining establishments is the McMystery, the haunted McDonald's bench. This McUrban legend is believed to have originated.
Say bench
Oh,
or
you
bitch.
son of a
Bench.
bitch. You
Son of a
son
bitch.
This Mick Urban
This
legend.
McUrban legend. This McUrban
You son of a bitch.
So it's believed to have originated back in 2004, 2005. Our McTale begins with two drinking buddies at a nightclub, and I can't say this word, and I refuse to look up how it's pronounced. Cuernavaca in Morales, Mexico.
Oh, they're about to make gangbang some girl
shit.
down there.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Oh man.
Do you guys remember when those were $2?
Yeah.
Gang banging?
Make,
A
no,
McGangbang?
McGangbang.
Oh, McGangbang.
Yeah, now you
God,
gotta spend like $6 to make
yeah,
one.
dude, it's 2 for
Yeah,
fucking.
if not more.
It's 2 for $6 for fucking egg McMuffins here in California. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate that.
You
Yeah, I
guys'
don't
Little
fucking.
I hate
Caesars
that
pizza
for
is
us,
like
dude.
$9 too.
Oh yeah, Little
Yeah,
Caesars
it's
is
fucking
expensive as
bullshit.
fuck. After a night of pregame natties, crushing overpriced drinks, striking out with the ladies, and inevitably grinding on each other the way only two bros with suppressed homoerotic fantasies can, the pair.
Did this happen to us?
This just sounds like the biannual. Get it? Fucking podcast meetup.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, I mean, that's where I got it from because these guys they didn't actually do this, but the only way the story is interesting to me is if they acted as we would. It's the only thing that makes it exciting.
So just fucking get
Yeah,
drunk as fuck,
yeah.
saying a whole bunch of gay shit.
I mean, to them, they're probably like, I don't remember what happened that night, but it's like, you know what happened, you motherfuckers. The pair began to grow hungry, so they decided some Mickey D's was the perfect way to fill their liquor-stained stomachs, which I believe they already fucked up at this point, because everyone knows Jack in the Box tacos is a drunk man's best friend.
Yeah, that's very true. There's a reason why when you go to Jack in the Box at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, it's fucking packed. When the fuck do you ever see Jack in the Box packed other than that time?
Yeah,
when the bars
that's why they
get
started
out.
doing the Munchie Meals at night for fucking
Oh,
stoners,
dude,
but it wasn't
the
just
chicken
fucking.
tater melt is so
Dude,
good.
that is the best fucking thing. I legit have a hankering for it
Yeah.
all the time. I think it's the main attraction of the Ice Cube fucking meal that's going on.
Yeah,
I
the chicken
think.
tater melt, and then they had
You know-
this one like the queso burger that had jalapenos and cheese on it. Oh,
They have
I'm sorry, I get down for some jalapenos.
Dude, yeah, oh yeah. I have some pickled
Speak-
jalapenos. Fucking,
Yeah, that's
Go-
what I'm
put 'em
talking.
on,
Yeah.
those-
going back to
good.
the tacos. This is how you know they're good after you've been drinking for a while. When Anthony would come on leave, we'd go to Jack in the
Oh,
Box in the morning after a
yeah,
whole
the
night of drinking.
chicken,
We'd
the
order
chicken.
20 orders of tacos and 20
Fucking,
McChickens.
yeah, the chicken sandwiches. Those things are so good.
And then
I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
put a
beef
side
up.
note on here too. It was like the hangover meal, and I put that, and then I wrote popularized by Sir Anthony of the Box. friend,
Oh, nice.
friend of the pod
Dude,
and romantic lover to all. That's what I wrote on there. But I was
Here's
like,
another
yeah.
one. Like if you are like fucking low on cash, and you need to fucking feed yourself, and you can't like cook or something like that. Jack in the Box is really good hot food.
Dude, they do.
Like it's
It's
cheap. Hot.
fucking-
Those tacos fucking hit the
It's
spot when you
good.
only have $8.
And I mean,
you know what I mean?
They have pushed the
Like
price up.
16 tacos. That's more than enough.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. And they pushed up the price of them a little bit, but it's still not that bad compared to other fast food places. And they also have which goes really good with it. They have this fucking guacamole sauce stuff. I don't know what it's called, but they put it in like the pack, like the little cups, like how ranch and ketchup are put in, where you peel the top
Yeah.
off, and it's really fucking good. Especially if you get the fucking the loaded mini tacos and you fucking squeeze that shit up.
I've never had those.
Oh man, they're good. I mean, maybe not worth the $5.
I don't really
it
eat out
was.
very much anymore because I'm always fucking strapped for cash.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
always
try
just
not to
fucking
because
eating off the government's dime.
it makes me more strapped for cash when I do it. So, I don't I don't have a whole lot of spare money, and I have a fast food addiction, and now I really want some fucking Jack in the Box tacos.
So do I.
Son of a bitch, dude.
Okay, let's continue.
So the two set
Why?
their-
Go get some tacos.
the two set their sights on McDonald's. They both ordered Big Mac meals and decided the best way to enjoy said meals were to eat them outside on the famous McDonald's bench. Remember those? The ones that would have Ronald McDonald statues on them, just sitting, chill as fuck, cross-legged, and extending an inviting arm with a smile that says, take a load off, and maybe if you're into it, sit on my lap so I can get a load off in you.
I've seen one of those recently, actually.
Did you? I thought they were old.
I haven't seen one in a long time.
It was when I was going between. I think it was in Barstow, in California, just recently when I was going to San Diego. They, I think that the little town right there, they had a Ronald McDonald. Because I think it was that town. I know I seen the bench. I just don't remember the town name, but I'm pretty sure it was Barstow. But it was like they had like little train cars that there was a McDonald's in, And then they had the little rapey Ronald sitting at the end of the bench. And I told the kids, like, you can go sit with that pedo or what?
When I went out to Vegas, I stopped at that fucking Area 51 truck stop place.
He is sitting.
They have a bench like that, but with an alien instead of Ronald McDonald.
Oh, see, I would definitely
Took
sit
a
on that
picture
one.
with my hand on the alien's thigh.
Oh yeah, you're about to go into alien territory. So the pair sat there drunkenly munching down on some juicy Big Macs and talked about the night they've had thus far. I imagine they went on and on about how much women they could have taken home if it wasn't for the fact that blah blah blah. You know, you guys know how douchebags are. But yeah, totally, she could have fucked someone if something. I don't know. I don't even
Something. I don't know.
I'm making these guys out to be fucking douchebags. I don't know anything about them, but I don't know. It for the sake of this story, they're frat bro characters. Okay, I don't even know.
They're just Mormons stopping up for a lunch after knocking on people's doors. They were just hungry,
And then they decided to get a couple drinks at a bar, and it just it evolved into this other story.
I don't like that they started off being like us. Now they're frat bros. We are not frat.
Oh,
bros,
we're
and I
not.
don't
Yeah,
want to be.
no, we never go to clubs intending to slay any type of pussy or bussy. We only go to clubs to get ourselves frisky enough to go back to quote unquote chill with our PBRs and our pants down. Because that's what
I
we do.
sometimes go out to clubs to slay dragons.
Yeah. You guys know those, the scaly little creatures.
The only reason why these frat guys are so hell bent on slaying when they go out is because they don't have that post nut clarity. They don't beat their dick before going
Yeah, that's
out. That's the
insane,
problem
dude.
with our generation.
Oh man. Yeah,
That's how you make poor choices. You'll see a girl that looks like a. Let's be honest, you've seen a troll girl, and we don't. Nobody wants to fuck the troll girl. But when you get drunk, that troll girl.
Sometimes you gotta pay the troll
started-
toll.
yeah, dude, you don't bust a nut and you
Yeah.
get some Ciroc in you, you instantly think that fucking sloth from the Goonies looks like fucking Jessica Alba. I'm hitting the fucking the fucking really old thing.
Wait, did Jessica Alba not play Sloth from the game? No.
Oh man.
Fun fact.
Fun fact, Jessica Alba was actually Sloth from the Goonies. When that information came out, she somehow got Me Too'd because of it. And that's why we haven't seen her in anything since fucking Machete 2.
Oh, fuck no.
I refuse
that's
to
what it
say it
was.
the way.
Machete.
Yeah, because everybody says it that way, and it always sounds racist coming out of a white man's mouth.
Machete.
Machete. It's why I still call Danny Trejo Danny Trejo. I'm just playing. I don't do that. I call him by his proper name. That stud.
What? Daniel Trujillo? No.
So one of these one of these turned into bros from me guys got up to throw away his trash while the other stretched out on the bench. Laying his head in the Ronald statue's lap, the young lad said out loud, "I'm tired." So the statue then turned its head, looked down at him, and said, "I'm tired too." The man then felt the statue's quarter pounder throb in his ear. I'm just kidding.
So I was just thinking a scary movie.
Yeah, no, that's what that's what I was thinking of when I said it. The talking statue, the mascot, allegedly caused the man to die of shock and the other one to end up in a coma.
Goddamn.
Yeah, supposedly a security cam caught it all. This greasy little legend goes on to say that the McDevious little franchise covered it up, paying off the victims' families and local authorities to cover up evidence and erase the footage. So I'm just saying none of this would have happened at a Jack in the Box. Worst case scenario in Jack in the Box is they run out of cat food tacos.
I love those cat
Oh,
food
yeah.
tacos.
Or a pair of ragtag skinheads fresh out of Butte County's buggering snuggle fest of a jail try to intimidate you and your underage friends to wear all because one of you thought it was a good idea to wear a blue bandana with cute little trains on them. It was me. I was the train enthusiast. We went to Jack in the Box.
So you're that kind of autistic.
Oh yeah,
huh?
I am. I used to wear a bandana when I was shaving my head all the time, fresh out of foster care. What was it, like 17, 16, 17? I don't remember. We went to Jack in a Box, and I used to wear during the summer. I was wearing like bandanas all the time on my head. None of them looked gang affiliated. They always had weird designs on them. Got them from my mom's boyfriend at the time. It's like a blue bandana with trains on it. These fucking two bald dudes came in and was just like barking at us, pretty much like I was like a Crip or something. I was like, I don't think Crips wear cute little choo-choo trains on their head, but whatever, dude. So, like, I mean, I kind of didn't say anything like a
It's like this
like
is
a
fucking
bitch,
Thomas the Train Engine.
but
Fuck.
dude, I think I can. I think I can make a ghetto McGangbang out of Jack in a Box materials because I'm optimistic, and you're ruining my night. No, Matthew flipped the fuck out on them, threatened to beat their ass, I think, and then said he was gonna call the cops afterwards, and they fucking calmed down. Matthew's like, no, it's too late. Matthew acted like he was gonna call the cops. Good old flip phone type days. Before touchscreens, I believe. But yeah, these guys. Yeah, it was before touchscreens.
Were these people white?
Yeah, they were white skinhead looking like guys. They were trying to act hard, and they were like fucking barking in our faces, pretty much. Not literally barking. But Matthew fucking put them in their place because he flipped out on them. Said he was going to call the cops. Like, no, you want to act fucking tough, whatever. I don't remember the exact words he said, but it was just funny how they were trying to reason with them after Matthew threatened to call the cops on him. Because it's like, yeah, dude, that's a weird fucking hill to die on. You just got out of jail and you want to fucking threaten a group of friends because one of them decided that it would be a cool idea to wear a fucking Thomas steam engine.
See, that's why when I wear bandanas and stuff, I always wear black and gray.
Dude, at one time I was walking down the road in an orange Hawaiian shirt, and some people were saying I was a wannabe northerner and I shouldn't be wearing that shirt. And it's like, the fuck are you talking about?
Northerner?
Yeah, a fucking North Daniel, fucking whatever, Norte, whatever the fuck. And it's like,
Do
dude,
people
North
think you're
Daniel.
orange.
Mexican?
It's an orange Hawaiian shirt with white fucking flowers on it. And what?
Do
fucking
people think you're
universe?
Mexican?
I don't fucking know, but I
Because
mean,
you're a pasty white boy.
see,
if I've
back
ever seen
home,
one.
a lot of a lot of the white youth thought they were Mexican gangsters. They would even. It's funny because on top of the fucking dumbass fucking.
Is that what your
pistol,
brother claims he is?
before the meth and lawnmower thefts kicked in. Yeah, that's what he thought he was. But they
Your brother steers lawnmowers?
yeah, it was
Yeah, I
just
didn't
one
know that.
story. I guess he tried to steal a lawnmower and he got caught or something scaling the fence with the lawnmower in hand or some shit. I don't fucking know. Fucking weird. I don't know what
That sounds difficult, man.
it does.
Like lawnmowers aren't that heavy, but they're awkward.
Oh,
I know. At least throw it over the fence or something first.
I know.
Like,
What would you-
Like
like,
how,
what would you
bi-
call
how
that?
big was this fence?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but anything's possible when you got that post meth clarity.
I'm picturing like an 8-foot wood fucking fence. Like this guy's like trying to crawl over and hold it. Like he got one arm on the top of the fence, you get it, and he's like dangling, holding the fucking
So-
lawnmower, trying to get it up.
Yeah, see, I'm just picturing like a regular like 6-foot chain link. You know?
There's barbed wire on it, and he uses the fucking lawnmower. Like he turned. I don't know. I'm thinking of some epic ass shit. He's like revving the fucking engine thing, like pulling the cord. He's like shredding the fucking barbed wire because the laws of physics don't apply here, and he's just shredding it. And then he gets over and he fucking laughs at the guy, or he hits the Billy Butcher because no one's cooler than him. He goes, "Voy cunt," or "Oiv cunt," whatever he says. And then he flips him off and takes off and sells the lawnmower somehow to get a fucking whole mountain of meth. That's a real
What the
downside to that story. I have no idea what
So-
tweaker.
Your brother thinks he's a North Daniel?
When he was younger, yeah, a lot of fucking white youth in Orville believed they were Mexican gangsters. I blame the lack of
Education.
education.
You go, that's cultural appropriation.
I blame the lack of education, and fucking what do you call it? Familia. No, no, family. The lack of education and lack of parental fucking whatever.
Guidance.
And also feeling like you belong to a community, so you decide to. I
Did your
believe that is
brother
the
figure
most
out that he
ghetto.
was white?
I believe it's the most ghetto way to appropriate a culture, is to try to join a gang that is of a different ethnicity than your own.
Ethnicity.
And white people love to
Did
appropriate
he ever
culture.
find out that he's white? Because I would have loved to see this revelation.
Yeah, unless you're my dad, then you think you're Native American. And
First of all, let me just say one thing. Good for them. Good for them. Cause you know what they're doing? They're taking Ekans' advice. Cause that Pokemon was in the water swimming with all them water Pokemon going to that goddamn island. That snake ass Pokemon in the movie, and Jay was pretending like it was a water Pokemon out there just swimming around. So what's wrong with these little white boys running around pretending like they're little Mexicans? It's okay.
doing the dumbass fucking whistle. I hated
Gangsters,
that
Mexican
shit, dude.
gangsters.
And we had a neighbor and they got kicked out recently because they were doing that. Because they were doing a bunch of dumb shit, but it was a bunch of little kids doing that whistle. It's like, this takes me back to being a kid where all these kids thought they were really cool, just doing that dumbass whistle all the time.
What whistle?
There's a northerner whistle. I can't whistle, but it's this weird like, and this
Oh.
is gonna butcher it too. But also, who gives a fuck because it's a dumbass thing. It's like, doot 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 doot. I can't do the tone. It's a fucking dumb thing, but I would always hear it echoing when I was a kid, and it was always fucking kids or dumb teenagers who really did less gang banging and turf shit and more doing meth, drinking, and dropping acid, and thought they were really cool because while other people were, you know, thinking of, I don't know, more important shit, these people thought they were cool sitting around doing weird shit until they were 18, and then they were getting 15-year-olds and younger to fucking join in on their shit and look up to these people who essentially were fucking children in their own brain. I probably said that very sloppy. It's a very depressing thing. It's a bunch of fucking kids who thought they were cool, realized that they gone nowhere and still hung out with little kids, recruiting them into more dumbass shit. It's a vicious cycle.
I have a question.
Yes.
To
Yes,
get,
you
get off.
you there with your nipples out.
Uh,
You
were
were.
you done with your McDonald's?
No, 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 I wasn't. I'm sorry. I went on a whole fucking thing, and I don't even know if I made any sense when
Tangent.
I said that. It's just a vicious cycle of ignorant people teaching young ignorant people to grow up to be adult ignorant people, and it's stupid. I have a lot with this one. None of it really that.
I was just sure if you were done
Well,
because we
yeah.
spiraled
So
off into
yeah,
like
we
gangster.
did. So this story is what led to the removal of these benches worldwide, supposedly, but I don't think it actually was. There's no proof that any of this actually fucking happened, but supposedly that's how these benches ended up disappearing worldwide. Uh, I have a few other fun facts involving these Ronald McDonald statues before we hit the next topic, or just Ronald McDonald in general. Um,
Yeah, shoot him off.
we got McJesus. I'll do these fast. We got McJesus, a sculpture created by Finnish artist Jani Leinonen. I can't say that last name. Depicts a fucking Ronald McDonald crucified on a cross. And full on Jesus pose too. It's actually hanging up. Yeah. And
Does he have the thorns on his head too, or is it a crown of
French fries.
McNuggets?
I actually can't remember the fucking thing, but that's what I wrote. Only thing missing, in my opinion, is a crown made of fries or perhaps a 10-piece McNugget and a plaque saying he died for these McDeals. It's,
That's hella funny that both. That's hella funny. Both me and Mike both said the same thing that you were gonna say. Basically, he said
oh
fries.
yeah,
I said
and I
nuggets.
wrote that shit down, and I was thinking as I wrote it, these motherfuckers are gonna beat me to it.
Well, Jim,
Uh,
the reason I said fries is because fries, like, if you would have put them all around, they would look thorny.
I have been
Especially
cut by a French
McDonald's
fry
fries.
before.
Wait, what?
Fun fact. I went to go stick my hand at a McDonald's thing, and do you know those like crispy corner fries, like the like hard on the end? I went to go stick my hand at it, and it like I don't know, it just cut me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I bled. I bled from a fry. I was like, "This is wild." I ate it too, you know, but
You just like eat fried crabs. No, I bled for these.
That's the
Uh,
that's the sculpture. So he's not wearing a crown. I forgot. I took the notes like a while ago and forgot what the picture was. Uh, that shit's hilarious. Um, it's it's on display as part of the Haifa Museum of Arts, Haifa. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's part of the Museum of Arts Sacred Goods exhibit in Haifa, whatever, Israel. It's supposed to be a critique of society's capitalistic culture, which I guess if you listen to the message is strong, or you can be like us and just made a bunch of McDonald's jokes. He died for these McDeals.
They are not making these sculptures and stuff for people like us.
They're not. No, because or maybe they are.
No,
Maybe they decided this is gonna be
they're the-
hilarious for people that aren't looking for a strong statement as well.
Yeah, they are. We are to them just uncultured swine.
Yeah, because
So-
but it's like they made it for the deep thinking and the deeply disturbed, because there's nothing okay with making fun of crucified people. Well, there is. There is to us.
Unless it's Ronald McDonald.
This is Ronald McDonald. I wonder if he had a McJudas, and if so, who would that have been?
The Burger King.
Burger King.
No, Burger King probably crucified him. The McJudas would be Carl's Jr.
Oh, yeah. Because he used
Carl's
to be.
Sr.
He used to be.
was pissed.
Yeah, and then he was baptized. His name was Hardee's originally, and was baptized into the name Carl's Jr. Ronald hanging. In 2001, a picture surfaced in Billings, Montana, of two police officers appearing to arrest a Ronald McDonald. Probably for indecent
dude,
exposure at a Wendy's, he had the Taco Bell dog licking a Frosty off the tip of his purple pelvic nose. The real crime was
That's funny because, like, in this whole story, Wendy's like a prostitute, and Ronald McDonald's is like friends with her.
Yeah,
But they don't fuck.
But they don't,
trust
yeah.
me. They
the real crime wasn't the exposure of this incident. It was the fact that it was a Dairy Queen Blizzard treat he had on his painted up pecker and not a Wendy's branded Frosty. I'm just kidding. This is actually funny. It's what really happened was it was a Ronald statue. Ronald McDonald statue went missing, and the police found it hanging from a tree by its neck with the words "Burger King rules" written across its chest. That's the real story. There's a picture of it online.
Dude,
it's fucking hilarious.
fucking gang wars get rough, dude.
Yeah, this fucking rival turf.
Burger King is attacking. I saw this thing about Coca-Cola recently. I don't know if it was real or not, but it was like this thing. It's like, oh, Coca-Cola sold twice as many Pepsis in a year. And then after Coca-Cola released that,
That's the picture of the statue. It looks like that's a Ronald McDonald cross-legged from the bench being pushed away from the police. Somebody took that picture.
but
That shit looks funny. It's like this motherfucker did his own McDirty.
I've seen actual people like arrested being carried like that, where they bring their feet up.
Their
like that.
fucking legs up. Oh
no, but this
Haven't you?
yeah,
I
I've
have.
seen fucking weird shit like that.
the Coke people said that they sold twice as many beverages as Pepsi the year before. So Pepsi released a commercial. I don't know if it's an actual commercial or not, but it's this kid. He walks up to a vending machine, puts some money in, buys a Coke, puts it on the ground, buys another Coke, puts it on the ground, steps up on both the Cokes, and then buys a Pepsi at the top and leaves the Coke on the ground and walks away.
Dude, that's a good commercial.
I was like, oh, that's savage.
And another
Also, that's a lazy fucking kid who doesn't want to get on their tiptoes.
yeah. Another one I got is the
Dude, talk about growing up with money. Fuck.
yeah.
If I would have done that, my parents would have
Dude,
whooped my ass.
I grew up on
Eh.
6 packs of RC Cola, like from the fucking
I
corner
love
store,
RC.
downtown. I forget what the store was before.
Dude, RC and Shasta.
Yeah, Shasta. A couple times striped, whatever it's called, whatever striped.
Or just that red box that says cola.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what I always hated was the fucking
I still drink all that shit though.
the
so I
cherry
don't
cola
care, I
fucking
love it.
Shasta. I hated it
gross.
I hated it as a kid. I still fucking hate it.
I fucking hate cherry cola. It's like, why add more sweetness to an
Yeah.
already sweet beverage?
It's weird because I kind of like cherry Pepsi, but not. You know, it's really good.
I don't like Coke.
Cream The
I
new
like Coke Zero
coconut cream
quite a
dog.
bit, and Mexican Coke.
The coconut cream Dr Pepper is pretty good.
That sounds fucking gross. But I don't really
Pretty good.
like Dr. Pepper, so there's that.
Yeah. So I got Ronald McWeevil. This little McMonstrosity was erected outside of McDonald's in Enterprise, Alabama. This six-legged, long-snouted clown with bulging eyes was supposed to be a reimagining of Ronald McDonald as a boll weevil, which was notorious for plaguing southern cotton crops all the way back to the 1800s. It was one of many boll weevil inspired statues erected on March 31st during a collaborative community art project known as Weevil Way. Why they celebrated a crop eating insect, I'll never know. It's almost as bad as the other bug inspired holiday in Alabama, my cousin's crab colonization day. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Columbus Day for the McWeevil was met with what the fuck? Or Columbus Day for the McWeevil was met with mixed reviews online, with commenters accusing the McPest of being a marketing strategy for the town, while some joked about it scaring children away from adopting a fast food addiction. While still on the topic of conspiracies, I'm going to McFuck y'all with a few more Mickey D conspiracy tidbits. We have number one, the McRacist. In 2011, rumors began to spread due to a photograph that went viral of a sign that claimed a new policy was being implemented at McDonald's that would charge African Americans $1.50 more as an insurance policy. It trended under the hashtag serious, seriously McDonald's. My God, why couldn't I read that? This was obviously a hoax, more McSlander. You know, their sign obviously doesn't say millions of whites served. Yeah. Number two,
It
McTerrace.
used to. No.
I'm done with the McJokes.
Shit, I'll be right back.
All right.
Sorry, I gotta go use the bathroom.
I'm done with the McJokes. Just trying to McRub me and probably everybody else the wrong way. So that was the last one. So in the 1980s, rumors began to circulate in the UK that McDonald's was secretly funding the Provisional IRA, Provisional Irish Republican Army, which NORAID, Irish Northern Aid Committee, declared a terrorist organization. This was some Irish Civil War type shit that I did not write down because I will not waste my time writing about some potato eating freaks. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm mainly Irish. That's not racist, all right? I'm pretty much 3/4 Irish. I say Matthew is, which makes me somewhere around that count, right?
if you have the same mom and dad, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have the same mom and dad. I'm 3/4 Irish
Yeah.
then, but
Yeah, so you've been told your whole life, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'm mainly
I'm just
Irish.
kidding. You guys all look fucking alike.
I'm Irish, but only where it counts. I got leprechaun dick. These rumors were eventually traced to a CNN talk show. Always news outlets ain't right. The cheeky bastards. Oh my god, dude. Why did I write that? I don't know. Just a thought, though. Okay, do you think that the UK's version of Ronald would be a British guard with the top furry hats? You know, because anyone who serves royalty is a fucking clown. His name would have been Reginald McDonald. That was funny when I
Sir
wrote
Reginald.
that. Number three and the last one on McDonald's, I swear, hideous ingredients. Now, there's one conspiracy stating that McDonald's 100% beef is held to a literal T, claiming they use all the cow, eyeballs and all. Some have even woven tales of them using worm meat, kangaroo meat, and human flesh, all of which I've tried. I would try in a heartbeat. None of this compares to this next juicy patty. I mean, I would try all that. Wouldn't you? Kangaroo
Well, besides
meat.
the human
Hey,
meat.
human flesh, no. Yeah, kangaroo meat, worm meat, I wouldn't be bothered if it was in something. Kangaroo meat, though, I'm kind of curious.
Worm meat, it's probably just
I
a
would eat
filler
human
if
meat
they
if I
did
had
use it.
to.
But I'd eat a fucking kangaroo just to try
Yeah,
it.
dude, fucking, I'd love to eat some meat from down under.
Bet you would.
Ever wonder why they get their delicious chicken? Ever wonder where they get their delicious?
You don't think you eat a koala? Like, fuck you. I'd eat that little
Yeah, I
drop
get that
bear.
McClamidia. I did it again. One rumor claims that their beef and chicken comes from genetically modified animals that look nothing like the original creatures, sharing only one similarity with its natural counterpart, and that, my friends, is the taste. Living short
You know,
lives only to be bred for a quick slaughtering.
I'd believe that honestly, because they're actually already trying to push genetically modified food. Just
Yeah.
like fake meat out already. So that one, I wouldn't put that past McDonald's,
Mhm.
honestly. So,
It's a bit of
I
a
mean,
disappointment for all the
the only way
cow
that they would
fuckers at
get
the
away with
slaughterhouse.
it is if they were in cahoots with the FDA, because the FDA is supposed to regulate this shit. But
Yeah, yeah.
if you got deep pockets, what the fuck? It don't matter what they regulate.
Mhm.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, here, you're the head of this. Here, let me just put a couple bill in your
yeah.
bank account, and you just look the other way.
Mhm.
I guarantee you they would, because I would if I was. That's why I can't be any public figure, because I know I'd take a bribe.
Oh yeah, no, no, definitely. That's what it's hard because you can say I wouldn't do this and that, but being put in a point of
I
power,
know I
you
would.
might. Yeah, I don't know. Do you give me enough power? I might fucking burn half the country for all I know. I don't know what I'd be like.
You guys already know my views on the world leaders. I said I'd kill them all.
Yeah.
I don't I
Oh
don't
yeah.
even care.
Um. So supposedly there was once an email out describing one of these ungodly creatures as having no limbs or horns or bones, having only undeveloped cartilage, no eyes, no tails, no fur. Its head is the size of a baseball. They are fed through tubes connected directly to their stomachs. So it's less
Makes
gross
it
than the
easier to
human
slaughter them.
meat part, but yeah, it's still pretty gross. Yeah, yeah, it makes it easier, but it ain't gonna stop me from eating something that's delicious. I still eat hot dogs. I don't know. It is sick and cruel. I'd rather eat a cow straight from a David Cronenberg film though than human. Fucking
Yeah.
Cronenbergs. Um, Unless the human was George R. R. Martin. I heard eating his flesh gives you his writing abilities, and I've been sitting on the idea of erotic novel about a
Wieners,
cabin boy
fluffy
and a pirate
wieners.
captain of an uncle.
Nice and soft, not
Not
erect.
That's all I had on the McDonald's thing. That one is probably one of the longer ones I wrote that just went off because I kept seeing other McDonald's type shit. Uh, yeah.
Sick.
There.
This next one I'm gonna talk to you about. It's not modern in the slightest. It's been around since the 18th
Oh
century.
hell yeah.
So this one is called the title of the name of not the title, but the name of the restaurant is called If by Land, Two If by Sea. This is located in New York
Three
City, New
if
York,
by,
obviously.
and I you didn't do the whole title. Three if by something in my wet dreams.
But this restaurant is said to be haunted by the spirit of Aaron Burr. You ever heard of him?
No, I have not.
Well, you will tonight, and I'm surprised you haven't heard of him, because I thought you would have,
Wait,
honestly.
what's his
But
what's his
so
name?
it's Aaron Burr. Don't look him up.
All right.
I'll tell you about him. So this restaurant is said to be haunted by him and his daughter Theodosia and other spectral diners. One if by land and uh, two if by sea has rich woods, painting of famous people, a grand piano, white tablecloths, and a classic New York establishment remains popular until now. Set in Aaron Burr's former carriage house, which is built in the 18th century, Burr kept his horses there. He also took up he also lived there with his daughter. I can't say you know what I'm trying to say. I can't say the word for some reason. But he lived there with his daughter. His wife had previously died to a long-standing health problems, leaving uh, his her husband and the child alone. And then Theodosia became the light of his life. He considered her well-being the utmost priority and spent much of his time with her. However, terrible rumors began to spread around the city regarding the intimacy of their relationship, and in fact, many claim that the famous duel between Burr and Alexander Hamilton started because of
Oh,
such gossip.
okay.
So that's why that's why I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. I was like, I thought you'd know him.
Damn, I
Um,
didn't. I couldn't remember fucking that far back in history class.
that's why I told you not to look up. That's why I was like, don't look him up.
I would have seen some kind of
uh,
fucking painting of them both in a very feminine stance, pointing guns at each other, claiming to be
yeah.
masculine. That's not
You
toxic.
start.
That's not
No.
toxic masculinity. It's just every time I think of um. Oh my god, what's his face?
Alexander Hamilton
Yeah,
or
there we go, Hamilton. Every time I think of him, I always think of him wearing his little fucking like a neat little fucking coat and just fucking. You think you can stop me? I have more
so.
ladies dropping at my feet than any man around here. I will slap you with this glove
Yes,
and I will end you real fucking quick.
I turned it to a duel, and it's not even an actual glove. It was actually a sheepskin that he smacked him with.
Sheepskin condom that he used previously to fuck him in the ass, was accused of fucking him in the ass, and it's like, all right, the only manly way out of this without being called one of many homophobic fucking word
Terms back
terms
then.
back then, which I don't know what they would have done.
I'm gonna have to kill this motherfucker. Like I had.
No way, I'm a
No,
frolicking Frank. I'll teach you. I don't know.
no, but
There's nothing wrong with
but both
being gay, but there was back then to a lot of people.
people are even now people are like so offended. I'm like it's not that big of a deal,
But
guys.
it's
Just get
really
over
not,
it.
dude. Because straight people like fucking
It's like
asses too. So I only did that in a man fucking perspective.
that. But both men have been defaming each other's characters for several years. But comments of But Hamilton was making comments questioning the closeness with his daughter, and it seemed to infuriate Burr. So on July 11th, 1804, he engaged in a shoot-off with the historic Burr-Hamilton duel, and
And
obviously Hamilton died.
yeah,
and
uh, and
and after that,
and so
go
so
ahead.
we just know exactly the shoot off. It was with guns and not with dicks, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They were having a jerk off contest. Although that would have been a lot cooler back in the day. We need to create our own universe where somebody slaps somebody with a sheepskin condom, and it's whoever can jerk off on the other one first. I think we need to rewrite history in a story for this, and I think it should be an audio.
I'd win.
Story.
No.
I'd win. I've been known for years for my pre-ejaculates. In fact, I think my character's name should be President Pre-Ejaculate, Pre-Ejaculate Edwin. Edwin? Is that a real name?
I come last in every race I'm in except one.
Except for one. You either come fast or you don't come at all. As soon as that clock strikes, damn it, dude, I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's continue. Casey, where were you at?
No, you don't.
So after Burr and Hamilton's duel, Burr's political career started taking a downfall, and a lot of his property, including his carriage house, was taken away from him. And once out of the hands of Burr, the structure became an engine house for the fire station located next door. But then the neighborhood was transforming from a slum to an up-and-coming neighborhood, and then the city
Fucking
sold the.
gentrification.
I know. In the 1890s too,
Fucking 1890s,
and
no less.
the city sold the carriage house in the late 1890s, and the new owner transformed it into a brothel and a saloon. Salute. And this this location made it a nice spot for people to engage in their drinking things, because they weren't allowed to drink back then, because they weren't allowed to, because they're assholes.
Yeah, dude. We're
And
allowed to drink. We're allowed to fuck men in the asses. My God, dude, they had such a control
Yeah.
over everything. There's the only thing that matters in the world. Fucking people need to understand it. It's beer and bussy.
But
Beer and pussy.
Beer, bussy,
the
and
building had
banging
a
Broadsword.
sorry, excuse me. The building had a stone hidden passageway that people believed that they were smuggling in illegal goods and Revolutionary War soldiers, and they also speculate that it's been used for a underground railroad for escaping slaves and stuff. So I would say it has quite a bit of history in this tunnel. There's quite a bit of people have been moving through there. And around 1910, the 17 Barstow Street became a silent movie house. Finally, in 1973, it was opened as a restaurant. It earned its current title, which is if what was it? If one if by land and two by sea, and it opened the
3
restaurant.
by
And
anything in my wet dreams. Is what I said earlier.
yeah,
Um.
at,
So wait, they did it became like a movie theater before a restaurant. Is that what you said? A
yeah,
movie.
it was an engine house, a brothel, a saloon, and
Oh.
then a restaurant. Originally, it was uh, Aaron Burr's house.
If there's one
So
thing that I know about history, and I know at least a little bit, it's that people kill prostitutes.
Hell yeah, brother.
yeah, there
That
actually is
plays
a
a
There's some
there
prostitute
there
death.
is a prostitute.
There's a
The
prostitute in the mix. It actually fucked people during the silent film, which made it a lot. So somebody took a prostitute in the theater, and it's not like today. You can't just get jerked off in a theater at a silent theater because nowadays you have explosions and everything. Back then, all you hear is a piano going, and then someone in the background like, "Oh fuck!" Like, who said that?
I love that you were doing the cantina
I
song.
was doing the Cantina song. I caught myself doing it, so I stopped abruptly because I don't know how much. Can I do 10 seconds of the Cantina song before getting in trouble for copyright?
30.
Oh,
Um,
30?
I thought it was 30 seconds, but
Oh,
We're not
probably.
playing it.
We're not playing. That's true.
No,
I was doing the tune, but I mean, to imagine somebody, because didn't they have somebody just playing a piano while the movie was playing? Is that how that worked? Or were they able to add
they,
on?
they,
I'm stupid, so I don't know.
they probably just had people miming music and then just put music over it afterwards.
Okay.
Because you can't have like music playing in the background of something because it'll interfere with picking up the dialogue.
Well, with the silent.
So like for a lot of stuff, for instance, like if there's a drum set, they will stack two cymbals so that they can tap it, and the most you'll hear is like a tick 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 sound.
Mm,
And so they'll be miming, playing in the background.
okay.
Uh, and then they'll add the music later underneath. That way they can move it out of the way of the dialogue if they need to.
Mm. Okay, so regardless,
It does. It won't get picked up in any of the microphones for dialogue. That's why.
so we can all agree, regardless of like whatever, that even if instruments are playing in the background of silent movies, you can still hear somebody moaning in the background from getting a good old fashioned dry rub
Yeah.
or
For
wet.
get that
parts where it's
hot
like
too.
showing up close up of the band, they probably do it like a music video where they have silent instruments and they're playing the music over a speaker.
I just- I'm sorry, I just keep thinking of someone getting a hand job during these movies.
Oh my god.
So
I see you
so
fancy my feather, my fuck, dude. I'm not coming with my A game here. All right, continue, Casey. Sorry,
I'm
I
working on
apologize.
it now.
uh, so his daughter Theodosia was said to have been kidnapped by pirates while she was away from New York and South Carolina. Well, she was on her way to New York from South Carolina, sorry, to visit her father. Her boat, the Patriot, mysteriously disappeared in the fog somewhere between Cape Herrantes, and since the Cape was infested with wreckers, many believed that the Patriot had been stormed by pirates, perhaps the Bloody Babes or the Carolina Bankers. She was forced to walk the plank to her death, but that did not stop her from going to her father's residence as promised. It is said that she and her father remain in the house to this day. But before that, Aaron Burr insisted that the ship vanishing had nothing to do with buccaneers and pillagers,
Dude,
instead that it
I
had
thought you
merely
just
sunk.
said my fucking one of my singer's fucking name.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So Aaron Burr said that
Fuck the
the
shit.
ship didn't vanish, had nothing to do with buccaneers or pillagers, instead it merely sunk due to severe weather. But Theodosa's disappearance in 1813 went unexplained, leaving her father the feeling that he's been severed from the human race. And then, so I'm gonna fast forward a bit. A parapsychologist who visited the restaurant believes that there are 20 ghosts active in the building, all from different time periods. But he says that they're all aware of each other, and some think that Aaron Burr haunts the establishment.
I
And
I
I didn't
really
know this, but
sorry.
he was a vice president too, by the way. I didn't know that.
Huh.
I heard of him, but
Really?
I didn't know he was a vice president. I knew he was a political figure, but I didn't know he was high ranking like that. But I thought he was just
I
like part of a senate or some
I
shit.
really thought you said a parasite something, so I thought you were gonna bring up something about him having worms or fucking something like that.
No, that's what it. I think that's what it says. PARA psychologist. So I think that's like a ghost
Yeah,
psychologist. I
no,
didn't know he
yeah.
was
I just for some reason
like paranormal psychologist.
I was thinking like parasitologist or something like it's gonna be like this ghost actually had worms, anal worms. Yeah, they're actually very common with ghosts.
But let me tell you about these sightings that go on in these restaurants.
Oh yeah.
So obviously, two of the most famous ghosts in the restaurant are that of Mr. Burr and his daughter Theodosa.
Weird name by
One
the
of the
way.
rest, yeah,
Theodosa.
well, I mean it's old timey.
And
I think it's pretty cool actually. When I was reading, I was like, that's a pretty dope name. I want to name my kid that, but I mean,
I'm about to have a kid. I
that's
think I'm
cool.
gonna talk Anna and let us rename her to
You
Theodosa.
should you should you should do it. See if she does it, just for a
She's
joke.
been wanting the name that she picked for a while now, and I named Merrick, and
What's her name?
Amara is the one that she chose, and I chose
Nice.
Merrick, and a lot of people, doctors especially, call him Mark. So it's like, dude, there's an I on there, you piece of shit.
Where'd you get that name from, by the way?
Merrick. Honestly, I've always liked the name, and because of the movie Timeline, and it was the dude's last name, but I didn't spell it the same way because I didn't know how you spelled it. I forget who Merrick was. He was either I'm probably right. It was either was Paul Walker was in that movie, right? But I think it was Gerard Butler's
Was he a
character.
ghost?
Mm.
Uh,
Where's
Was he a
Amara?
ghost too?
Did you guys get that name from Supernatural?
no, oh,
Amara?
Amara.
It's the only
No,
thing I can
no.
remember it
I
from.
actually haven't even fucking started. I watched part of the first episode and I still haven't got past it.
Oh.
No, I forget where Anna got it from. But
It's a cool name, though.
I named the last fucking kid, so she's got this
I
one.
didn't know you guys were having a girl.
Yeah.
Didn't know you
Oh
guys put
yeah,
that
yeah.
out.
We're having a girl. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I strayed off there. About these ghosts.
No,
So, the two most famous ghosts in the restaurant are Mr. Burr and his daughter Theodosa. Uh, there's accounts one of the restaurant managers was being shoved up and down the stairs nightly, and she ended up quitting due to these shovings. Like just a random entity
Was
just
she
pushing
also
her.
pregnant and her husband was around? It was a ghost. Must really want you to have that abortion.
Many women have claimed to have their earrings pulled off by some unknown force, and they believe people speculate that it's the work of Theodosa. The restaurant manager Roseanne has had several paranormal experience. Picture frames would tilt by themselves, machines would activate themselves, lights would flicker, plates would fly.
Did she also
Staff
take a bunch
members.
of medication and write offensive tweets and then get kicked off her own show and it gets renamed to the Connors?
Is that what happened?
yeah.
I thought they just canceled the show. I didn't know they
No,
rebranded.
they killed her off and renamed it the Connors. So everybody's in it except for her. They killed her off. I forgot what the drug was that she was taking. Ambien.
Fentanyl.
Roseanne Barr
Staff
taking
members
bars.
were
Pills. Sorry. All right, continue.
other staff members were being pushed. The staff even tried to appease the spirits by attempting to serve them in the restaurant. Um, there's a woman who's dressed in black who's been seen walking down the staircase. Uh, it is thought that she may have broken her neck falling down the stairs when it used to be a brothel.
Ironically, she always asks the servers to serve her duck neck. I don't know if that's something people eat.
And then, because of the lady who falls down the stairs, the staff light a candle for her, at the stairs so that she can see coming down.
I want to
Um,
break that shit twice.
yeah, manager Kirk Adair, I believe is how you say his last name, Adair, Adair maybe, Adair, I don't know.
Oh
Described their
dear, oh
restaurant
dear.
like yeah,
I
he
have no
just
idea.
well, we'll just call him Kirk. Kirk described the restaurant as a forest. He said, there's creatures around you, but you don't necessarily see them. Maybe out of the corner of your eye, but for the most part, they remain hidden. There's also an entity who inhabits the office that a psychic claims to have had an encounter with. There's a spirit of a man who likes to linger by the fireplace, and he likes to use the front door as well. And there's also a blacksmith that
Not the
is,
back door though.
yeah,
I was gonna
only
say that. I
only the
was like, he
front door.
wasn't a fan of the back door.
And there's also a blacksmith that is seen by the stairways in the upper stories of the building, where it is believed to be a retired staff member from many years ago.
Ooh.
So, I mean, those are only like a handful of things, but there's said to be 20 ghosts in this place, and then all the history being like there's all the way from the 1800s. We got Burr and his duel with Hamilton. Who knows if Hamilton's around that thing too? They didn't say anything about that, but you got him, his daughter. You got the girl who fell down the stairs and broke her neck. You got the possibility of Revolutionary War people that have been going in and out of this place because it was like a midpoint for them. You got underground slaves escaping, possible slaves being killed, like not in the building, but they might have died, in travel or like from like sickness. I'm not saying slaves are being killed there or anything like that, but there's just so much history that's gone through this place, and it's still around today. To this day, this place, it's a popular place for, like, I guess it's like a fine dining restaurant in New York, and it's a very popular place for like couples if they're gonna get engaged. It's like that's like their thing, but like it's just there's so much history through there, and there's so much like life and death has been passed through there. You don't
Mhm.
there has to be a
Yeah,
chance of some sort
they
of
actually do wedding ceremonies by the stairs and for Jewish folk, but instead of breaking a glass whatever at the end of it, they just step on that ghost's neck that supposedly fell down. Mazel tov.
It's like the scary movie when everyone's just breaking their neck and everything
Oh
falls
yeah, oh
dead.
yeah.
Ah!
Oh man, that's just,
What was that, number two?
no,
Or was
that
that
that shit
No,
was
that was
that shit was later. That was like
four, I
four,
think.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, I was
four
gonna say
because
That's one that
it was
Anna Faris
four,
did.
yeah. What movie was
I
that
can't
making
remember
fun
the.
of?
Oh, it was making fun of Million Dollar
Million
Baby.
Dollar Baby. I keep wanting to say Baby Doll. That seems so much more sexist than Million Dollar Baby.
I thought you were about to say sexy. I was
Sexy,
like,
it makes it
what?
so much more sexy. What I'd like to
In that one,
see
Jay Baruchel plays the retard.
the retard. Can't restart that retard comment. No, I'm just kidding, dude. But
But that was the end of my if one by land, two by sea
three
restaurant
by
story.
things in my wet dreams. All right, so we got next up, Hauntings of the Walker House. I feel like you came up with a better name than that, and I didn't write it down somewhere.
Me?
Yeah, because you were giving me better titles for the things, I thought, and I forgot to fucking write them down.
Oh, I gave you some primo titles, Joseph.
Yeah, I think yours was The Wet Dream of the Walker House. Uh, the Walker House isn't a name we'd be familiar with, and why would it be? It's clear the only thing from Wisconsin we know about is the famous red bratwurst that's made from the perfect mixture of both pork and beef founded in Madison, Wisconsin in 1989. 1989. Yeah.
We also know about that one dude that was like making shit out of people.
Oh yeah, see, I guess that's right. I none
I
of
make
that
sausages out of people.
sausage people. The only thing I'm familiar with
Dahmer.
sausage. That was a joke because the only thing I'm familiar with is Sausage Party, a nice coming of
We know.
age film from Seth Rogen that we all know that actually should be in sex ed classes in schools nationwide. I was kidding. Nah, I'm just playing. But apparently, I don't know. Everybody's on culture wiener swines here. Okay, I guess I'm the only fucking thick wiener lover around here. The Walker House.
Whispers at the Walker House.
Whispers
That's
at
what
the
I
Walker
called
House.
it.
That's what it was. That was such a better fucking title. The Whisper at the Walker's House.
And here, actually, I'm gonna give you the title for the McDonald's one too. McMystery, the haunted bench at McDonald's. Number 2, Whispers at the Walker House. And I'm not gonna spoil the next
Yeah,
one.
you had
But
a better one for that.
I'll send it to you.
When that comes, we'll do that. Yeah. So the Walker House is an inn in Mineral Point, Wisconsin. It began as a cave carved from sandstone and limestone by Cornish miners. In the 1820s, these Cornish miners both lived and worked in this space, and in 1836, they extended this little cave of wonders into a small stone house. In the 1850s, they bumped that bad bitch up to 150,000 square foot, block long, 3-story building. I don't know why I said that like there wasn't a period there. The Walker House was a lodging for weary and hungry souls departing from the trains at the Mineral Point Depot, which was just across the street. Oh my god, dude, I'm just pausing like. Nowadays, it houses about 30 guests at a time, and you can actually dine in one of the 2 original caves. There are many paranormal sightings / stories here. One being the belief that Tommy knockers, which in Cornish and Devon folklore are subterranean gnome-like creatures that live in these caves. I've never heard of a fucking Tommy knocker before, but it sounds like such a fucking sexual term. And it's like, hey, did you visit those fucking? Did you go down to that place? Did you see those Tommy knockers out fucking front? And it's like, my god, dude, if I wasn't married, dude, I'd knock around a couple Tommy knockers. That's for true. Uh, on foodnetwork.com, they say to make sure to leave out some pastry crust on your plate to appease Snow White's little companions, although I suspiciously believe the workers spread this around so they can have at your scraps.
Hey, Mike, is Joe like cutting out on you?
Am I cutting out? Did you hear me clear?
Well, well,
I heard you.
I heard you, but it was like doing like a little robot-y thing. So let me just give me one sec.
Alright.
There's this one kitten
Okay,
in my house
you should be good.
that just goes into my doorway and meows at me. And then when I address it, it just fucking fucks off.
So let me just reset that in case
Oh shit.
these
I probably gotta get off soon, just so y'all know.
oh, okay.
I gotta drive to Reading in the morning.
Ooh.
A Reading drive. So Tommy knockers, these Cornish and Devon folklore subterranean gnome-like creatures live in the caves. Like I was saying before, again, another nod to foodnetwork.com.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get going. Sorry, you guys.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you're good.
Take it easy. Good luck
You too.
with the rest of the pod. I'll see you
Bye.
next week.
Can you hear me, Casey? Oh, okay. I thought it all
Yeah.
set up. All right, bye. So these Cornish and Devon folklore little subterranean gnome-like creatures that live in these caves apparently are little devious little fucks because they say that you should leave out some of your pastry crusts on plates to appease them. But like I said before, jokingly, I suspiciously believe workers spread this around so they can have it your scraps. So these workers are actually eating it. It's like, yeah, leave the pie crust. That's the best. Pastry crust. I don't know. As the Cornish saying goes, one man's garbage is the next man's herpes contraction. Just kidding. There's several tellings of ghosts haunting the premises. One telling being of a man being hanged from a tree outside by an angry mob because he stole a horse from his neighbor. So naturally, he haunts the premises. I don't know. If I was a ghost of a horse thief, I'd be making horse noises outside or switch everyone's devices to YouTube and make them watch the opening scenes from that movie Spirit, or to get a little darker videos of horses kicking cats in the head. Because apparently that's a thing. I didn't know they fucking kick cats and snakes, understandable. But cats, that just seems like a personal fucking attack to me.
Horses?
Yeah, apparently they
It probably just
cats
because of
are good.
something, because they're probably small and it probably scares them. Honestly,
I
it's
think
probably not like anything purposely.
anything that's behind them is a defense mechanism. But I like to think it's personal
Yeah,
because, well, both Mike and Matthew, who
fuck
are not
cats.
here right now, are cat lovers. So I feel like we should attack cats right now. Yeah, it's like, my God, dude, cat in a hat? Fuck, dude. I'd rather see a fucking
Talk about a big old pussy.
yeah, be a fucking striped pussy. Thing one and thing two. I'm surprised they didn't shove it up in them. Um, nah, dude, fuck that. I'd rather see a fucking
Yeah,
converted.
thing one and thing two. We're trying to put two CDs in one
I'd
slot with
rather
that cat. Let me tell
I'd
you.
rather see a fucking dog wearing a hat on his dick called Dog with a Hog. Fuck that shit. Um, so there have been reports of floating heads and cold gusts of blowing. The ghost apparently likes to play tricks on guests and tends to lock employees in the walk-in freezer. That's kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
I don't know if the ghost in question is referring to the hanged horse thief or someone else. This little piece was from WisconsinHauntedHouses.com, not to be mistaken with WisconsinWienerHouse.com, which has two websites, one of which is not appropriate for small children. The other is, well, not appropriate for small children. I don't like the way the sausage squirts when hitting those barely legal ladies' mouths. It's unchristian like. Okay? I don't care what sausage is being smacked around somebody's fucking open orifices. It's not okay. Unless it's at a barbecue with close friends. Another source actually says the man's name was William Caffey. Cafe? I don't know. It's got two E's. It's probably Caffey. Who was actually hanged for killing another man after a fight they got in at a local dance. Apparently, all altercations cannot be solved by interpreted dance. Now I'm just picturing fucking Kevin Bacon from Footloose. Um, yeah, the story changed between two different fucking sources. I'm guessing a different origin to the story because according to oh my God, dude, I can't talk. There's multiple fucking stories to this hangman thing. There's another different. There's another different. My God. All right, get yourself together, Joseph. According to FrightFind.com, there's another story that talks about headless ghosts and cold spots bursting on summer nights, but nothing of heads. Headless people, but not heads. So it's like all these different stories. My God, dude, I wrote those weird. I keep making jokes instead of fucking reading. I know what you're thinking. I said that coffee can be seen by guests just wandering the halls, and when they try to take a wow. I scrambled a bunch of shit. Um, None of this actually matters. Okay. None of that matters. So, yeah. This all got fucking weirdly scrambled like a matrix code when in translation. Caffey was danced out to the gallows on November 1st, 1842. I don't really know if it's separate stories or if it's two different iterations of the same person. But I don't really care because I enjoyed the dancing story more. Because, yeah, like dance shit. I don't know. Coffee can be seen by guests just wandering the halls, and when they try to take a picture of this dancing deviant, the cameras either don't seem to work for it, work, or it just ends up as recordings of the final dance scene in Dirty Dancing. I'm just kidding. I had to put a thing in there because I am slurring way too much. I am sorry. I'm all out of dance movie references though, and I'm starting to have an anxiety attack over here. Casey, your turn. We're done with that.
Okay.
All right.
No problem. All right, the next one I got is the Logan Inn.
Is
This is
related
in
to
New
Logan Paul?
Hope, Pennsylvania. Yeah, this is in New Hope,
Star Wars.
Pennsylvania. Reports of ghostly children and Revolutionary War era soldiers. It was originally built as a tavern by John Wells in 1722. It later became an inn in 1727. Uh, it's Bucks County's oldest continuously run inn and is a national. It's in the National Register for Historic Places. There are reports of at least 8 ghosts there. However, it is believed that there are much, much more. So let's get a little history into New Hope. So New Hope was a territory originally belonged to Lenny Limpay, I believe is how you say his last
Where does
name.
it
It
fall
was
chronologically in the Star Wars timeline? Is that before Empire?
uh, this is in 1722, so
I was making a Star Wars joke. A New Hope, Empire.
mm, went right over my head, man. but it was taken over by King Charles II of England. Afterward, the land was given to William Penn in the 17th century. Though the land had changed hands several times, the town was officially founded in 1722 by John Wells, who established a ferry to shuttle travelers along their journeys from New York to Philly. Just around the corner, in 1776, George Washington led his troops across the Delaware River to fight the Hessians. General
Wait,
Washington
wait,
then led
wait.
his
The
men
what? The
through
Hussians? Were they Hussies?
Hessians.
Was it a group of fucking of very loose women, promiscuous women? I guess is a more proper way. Were they
H
attacking
E
these
S
soldiers?
S.
Were they sexually? And they're like, "No, I am a God-fearing man. We need to get to the other side." My God, they were tactically put here, strategically put here. No, I have no idea how they're actually pronounced either. I just heard hussy and like, you back, heathens, you hussians! We need to get across the Delaware River.
Well, the Hessians were actually at approximately 30,000 German troops hired by the British to help fight
I
during the
don't appreciate
American
that.
Revolution.
Pre-Nazi
So,
German troops? That's fucking dirty. I didn't know they pre-game Nazism.
they just had here's a little fucking worm in the back of their head going
Ja,
off like,
ja,
oh yeah, we could
von,
do this.
ja, nine, not the nine tree frog, von ally, ja, von ally, der, Hussian, ja, Hussian, old fashioned Swiss chocolate ribbon. I don't know. I don't know how Germans would say, finger fucking your asshole while giving a blowjob.
They'd probably yell it at you. Uh,
Nine, blowjob, nine, chocolate factory.
your upstairs neighbors would be like, what the fuck is going
Oh
on
yeah,
out
yeah,
there?
yeah. He can. That's right. I forget my upstairs neighbor hears me when I'm doing these. I sound like a fucking lunatic because you just hear me yelling and saying off the wall shit.
Like that.
I like doing
General
that whole thing.
General Washington then led his army through New Hope on their way to their winter encampment in Valley Forge. New Hope was also incorporated in 1737 by Benjamin Perry, the major contributor to the town's prosperous period in the 18th century to the early 19th century.
Uh,
Perry also played a significant role in building the first bridge from New Hope to New Jersey and insinuating the city's, uh, well, like not insinuating, but indoctrinating
Ooh.
the city's first bank.
So now, is he related to Matthew Perry? And if so, did he also die in a hot tub? Is that fucked up?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Nah.
Got real silence. Like, okay, Now we can make jokes about all this other stuff, but Matthew Perry, that's where I draw the line. Can I be any more serious?
I could tell you right now, I am horrible with actors' names.
Matthew Perry was
Like
Chandler.
I know who he is. I know who he is. When you said he died in a hot tub, I was like, oh, Chandler.
He was a funny guy, actually. As a kid, he was my favorite on Friends. But who I love more is David Schwimmer, and that's because he played a David Schwimmer played a germophobic giraffe, which I identify in real life with. The giraffe part, not the germophobic. I'm a fucking huge germaphobe. It seems to get progressively gets worse. Or how do you say it? Dwindling? My sense of I don't know. Dude, these PBRs have hit me a lot harder than I thought they would. After the Cobras, they don't pair very well. David Schwimmer, though, actually, he did have a really cool show called what the fuck was it called? Something Beast. It was a restaurant show. His wife died. He had his son. His best friend uh, slept with his wife, and all this other stuff. It was a drama show. It might have been called Feed the Beast. David Schwimmer plays a wine connoisseur, and his best friend is, I think, a fucking coke addict, fucking chef. I don't fucking remember, but I really enjoyed it, and they had Hmong people in it. I'm pretty sure, and
Oh,
it got
nice.
canceled after the first season, and I was like, "What?" This was right around when Preacher came out too, I believe. During the clown epidemic, where people were dressing like clowns. I don't know why that was important to this, but yeah. David Schwimmer I actually really like.
When people said they were dressing like clown, I never seen no fucking clown in the wild.
I didn't.
I was hoping to see one because I was gonna run one over, but no.
I heard from one person that they seen him. Well, I guess you
I
can
seen a I
take out his,
I've seen a
but he.
okay. I did see some weird shit one time. Not a clown. When I was driving from California back up to Idaho one time, I was I
You
stopped
seen a
off because
man with his
I was
dick out and it was powdered like a clown.
no
You
I
should
was
have
falling
honked the
asleep while
purple horn
driving.
on the front of it. It wasn't a nose.
Uh, there was a horn that could have been honked, but let me tell you. So I pulled off to the side of the road. I went to go take a nap, but I was laying there and I was like, man, I got to take a piss. And I was like, this is the road. It's 2-lane road right here. Like one lane going this way, one lane going the opposite way, right? And then to this each on there's the side of the road where I was parked at, like it has a shoulder, and then down an embankment there's grass, and then there's about probably about I'd say a half mile out. There's a tree line. That's well, I want to say like quarter mile out. Not half mile seems too far. Quarter mile out. You know, like quarter mile out. Tree line on each side. You know, grass field, tree line, quarter mile out. And I was sitting there. I was taking a piss, and I just see out of this emerge because it's a full moon out right now. You know, it's lit up over here. I got my flashlight out too. I see emerge just from the tree line, just some guy like this comes out wearing an elephant mask
What the
and
fuck?
just standing there, just looking at me. I'm pissing, you know. I'm not gonna. I was finishing my piss, but I was like I'm about to be murdered by some fucking cult or something. I was like I don't know what the fuck's going on. I was hella tired. I tell you what. I got back in that truck and I kept driving. I was like, oh
Yeah, dude, you
hell no,
can't
I'm
be
not
having a
stopping here.
fucking Dumbo experience out in the middle of fucking nowhere. If he ain't gonna jerk you off with them ears, why bother?
Yeah, no, I just I didn't see a house, a light, or nothing. I just saw this critter come out of the
Dude,
fucking tree line and
how
just
funny would
stand
it
there
have
and stare
been
at me.
if he was holding a sign that said, "We'll suck penis for peanuts."
I would laugh.
And be like, inhale
Hey, I
away,
got some.
baby.
I don't got peanuts, but I got some nuts for you.
Oh man.
Side of the face. But back to the topic at hand. So Joseph Pickett, he was a native to New Hope, and he was living as an artist at the end of the 19th century in his studio on Mechanic Street. Pickett was recognized long after his death in 1918, and a piece of him continues to carry on. Betty Hoffman, a studio resident in the 1940s, described seeing a man sitting on her bed. He wore dark trousers, a deep toned shirt that was open at the neck. His hair was gray, he had a gray mustache, and he said nothing to her, but eventually it dawned on her that she was looking at the ghost of Joseph Pickett. I don't I don't know how that would just like oh shit, this is Joseph Pickett
This is
sitting right
Joseph
here.
Pickett.
Some bitch.
Nah, dude, I would recognize him. He wore he wore a sweater vest, a sweater wrapped around his neck, and a condom wrapped around his dick.
Another fellow you might recognize the name from because it sounds so familiar because we just talked
Well,
about him. Aaron Burr,
oh shit,
Mr.
this
Burr.
motherfucker's just ghostly everywhere.
I know. Uh,
Look, you
he
can't
was
keep
in.
having stable shit. All right, we had our tuberculosis run. To tuberculosis. To Berkeley. Oh my god, dude, I can't talk. TB. We had our TB run, all right, and our Nazi run. Can't keep having stable shit. We don't need the themes. I'm just kidding. So what did Mr. Byrne do? Bird.
So after his famous duel with Alexander Hamilton, many are not aware of this, but Burr fled to New Hope after the duel. Today, Aaron Burr house acts as an inn. Rumor has it that Burr hid in his house for almost a week. Some say that Burr's spirit still seeks refuge there, with people stating that they feel someone staring at them from behind. The phenomenon is known as the Burr's sightless stare. So I just thought that was interesting. Like two separate things from one's in Pennsylvania, one's in New York. I know they're kind of close, you know. They're not super close, but they're close, you know. Like in retrospect, you know, compared to the western side of the United States, the eastern side of the United States is way more packed in than we are, you know.
I could see a
And
thing from it called Bird from Beyond.
that's one burr of a story. Now, what's it called? I just thought it was interesting that he was caught up in two different ghost stories. You know, like his spirit. It seems like if that's Burr in both different places, he's a wandering spirit. It seems like, or he's tied to both places, so maybe he just jumps back and forth. I don't know. But we'll get into some sightings now. So we're going to get into this room. It's called room number 6, one of the most active rooms in the inn. Women often report seeing a man standing behind them in the mirror in the bathroom, and as soon as they turn around, he
Asking what their
disappears.
cup size is.
Yeah. I was trying to fill you out, girl. No.
What kind of
Another
earrings are
report in
those?
this.
My daughter wants to know.
No, no, no. No, this isn't Burr doing
Oh,
the
okay.
sightings. Yeah, that was just the Burr was just a little small
These are
part of it.
different
No,
ghosts.
this is just some. Yeah, this is room 6. This is a random man. You know, nobody
Oh,
knows.
okay.
Uh, yeah, another report in the same room is Preston on the chest in the middle of the night, and then waking up after the experience. People witness a white misty shape moving in the room. Many guests have left in the middle of the night after witnessing this, and it is now known as Emily's room.
Why Emily's
So,
room?
I'm about to tell you. Emily is believed to be the mother of the previous owner of the inn and is supposedly behind the ghostly mist that is often seen in the room. She continues to make her presence known today, shuffling items around on the dresser, opening and closing doors at will. People also have seen clear apparitions of two children in the mirror. There's not much known about these children, but they just it's believed that they used to live there and they died many years ago. That's basically all the background they got on. They don't know. Um, people have also heard the
Oh
sounds of
yeah, I think I heard of that. It's
crying.
two kids that play lawn darts indoors. Gone wrong. That's what happens when you pierce your Achilles tendon with one of those bad boys when they tell you to play with them
long,
outside.
long gone wrong.
Long gone
No,
wrong.
but
Fucked from the start when you
people
use
heard.
lawn darts. Oh man.
Hey, Joseph, let's get to the point and talk about how these kids died.
Let's just fuck everything else we're talking about. I mean, we one person already jumped ship. We might as well just try to fucking theorize on how these kids died right now. I don't want to say it. I really don't want to fucking say it, but they spent too long with their uncle. I don't wanna-
Had to get it in there,
I had
didn't
to
you?
get
You
it in
just
there.
had to
Well,
get
the
it out
uncle
for him.
definitely had to, and that's why we're in this predicament right now.
People, people heard the sounds of crying. They experienced pillows being pulled out from underneath their heads.
They've
Another,
also seen. They've also felt presence unfluffing pillows they were sleeping on.
oh yeah, yes, that is true. There's also a transparent man and a woman with a child, and if you question them, like, "Oh, why are you here?" They reportedly told the guests, "We're just travelers passing through."
Well, first of all, I don't think. I think just because you have trans parents, you shouldn't have to identify it that way. They're just parents.
There's a there's a picture of a couple in the lobby of the Logan Inn that is said to give off a secret scent of lavender, believed to be the favorite scent of the woman in the picture. The inexplainable smell of lavender is also experienced in other areas of the inn as well, which many people believe are signals of the fleeting presence of this woman. You know, I think that's cool, but like in my mind, that feels like a hotel gimmick to me. Like you can just put some lavender scent throughout the hotel. Splash it on the
You
painting.
really
No one's
could, honestly, and a lot of these people know that they get their fucking cells from people visiting in hopes of getting some of these fucking like, whatever. Yeah,
experiences.
they need
Like
the.
to.
They're hoping on getting those experiences, so they fucking give them those experiences. That's how a lot of these
It'd be cool if
places.
you.
A couple of different things. They'll do seances or fucking ghost tours and shit like that. They're just fucking they're adding the extra shit to the theatrics.
Yeah, like I think it'd be cool if like, oh yeah, here's a picture of this lady. If you see this ghost, you might smell the scent of lavender
Yeah.
after.
I mean,
That'd be
realistically,
cool to
because
me.
if you want to go off the smell of old ghosts, you would be smelling fucking wolf snatch. That's not like it's like, oh my god, I smell it. I smell lint, dust, and wolf pussy.
Hey, wolf pussy smells nice.
Yeah,
No,
especially in heat. Wait a minute.
no. There's
I
also
smell gumbo, lilac, and what is that? Cumin. No, wait. Taco seasoning? Nope. I I don't know. Smells like iron. I don't know where I'm going with this. Those are all different. From a poorly palated man of
there's uh there's also reports of a soldier from the Revolutionary War era. He is seen frequently. He can be seen in full attire, marching to the sound of a phantom drum. Another soldier in the military attire from a different era has been seen, and also heard
yeah.
the
That's actually
foot.
funny. Mike Mike leaves so often. I hope you listen to this, Mike. Mike leaves so often that he is actually that he's actually what did you say before? The whatever drum?
Oh, a phantom
Yeah,
drum.
he's our phantom drum because he's a little drummer boy. He's a little phantom drummer. He leaves us early all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. We like to call him the phantom conspiracist.
He leaves us with his thoughts and then he disappears and tells us of tales of driving to Reading. When we know actually he's just going to be sitting at home aggressively masturbating to NSFW Armenian amateur porn on
Funny
Reddit.
funny thing, my next topic is actually
Ghost
in
porn.
a town called no, it's in a town called Reading, but it's Reading,
Oh,
Pennsylvania,
Reading,
not Reading,
Pennsylvania. That's not a
California.
cool one. Gotta be
But
in
it's
California.
spelled reading, but it's pronounced
Ah,
Reading because of the old language crossover. Because I was like, how do
dude,
I
old
say this? Do
language
I say reading
sucks.
or Reading?
Sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Nobody wants to. I was just about to talk shit about the WH going white and what, and I just added a T in a word that only has an S. So I already fucked that one up. I don't care. Meanwhile, what's going on with the rest of this? Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. The other soldier from a different era. He's been seen and heard near the steps of the men's room. Soldiers also have been known to frequent the hallways of the guest rooms of the inn, randomly appearing in each of the 16 rooms and then disappearing. Another very active area is the cellar. Heavy footsteps are often heard walking in the cellar, believed to be from a soldier who was temporarily laid to rest uh, during the frozen winter months.
Or did he take a
And
little
then we
Walt
got
Disney nap?
yeah, probably. But then we got one last one, the parking lot girl. This is a ghost of a little girl in the parking lot. It is believed that the ghost of the young girl who fell off the nearby bridge and was drowned, and she haunts the nearby inn. So,
It would
yeah,
be
I
depressing as
thought this.
fuck to haunt like an area. But I mean, the way that ghosts are always set up, it's like they're haunting shit without knowing they're haunting it, which makes it seem like like Kingdom Hearts, how everything gets separated. It's like you got the Heartless,
Yeah,
which is like the whatever, and then the Nobodies, which is the shell of the body, and it's like you're separated in all these different fucking parts. Your heart's like your soul, essentially. It's like that's what it feels like. It's like ghosts are just like this remnant left over of wherever the rest of you is. It's like the nobody of you that it seems like you're after you died. If you have like unfinished business, you're like a fractured piece of yourself, or it's a fractured piece of yourself. It's like that you're no longer whole. And with unfinished business, your soul seems to be fucking broken off into pieces. This is like a I forget the way Matthew put it like a long time ago, but it's like some kind of like basically like data of a memory that's like echoing or some shit. Basically, it's just like
Matthew. You mean me? You mean me?
or were you the one that said it?
I
Somebody fucking said it,
I said
but it's
I
just
said it's like it's like an echo of
yeah,
the
an
past.
echo. Yeah, it's not fucking the full you. Like when people say they see that shit because it doesn't seem like a fucking logically functioning fucking thing. It's just a fragment, a memory of you that's fucking staying at that point. That's just clinging to that thing, doing little tasks of the last thing that was known that you did. From what people know, it's like, oh, this guy was a candle maker. Sometimes you can still see wax burning off in the middle of the night before the sun rises, and it's like, oh yeah, it seems like a fucking mechanical fucking whatever, like running on instinct. You're doing something you did in that area over and over again. Like it's an insane fucking
Yeah.
thing. Oh, this guy was a shoemaker. Sometimes you can still hear the cobbler pounding away at the fucking soles of the shoes in the middle of the night. And that's just a fraction of the man. The rest of him has moved on to a different area, but he's fractured. His being is fractured into multiple realms, and the part of him, the fucking the 9 to 5 or longer fucking painstaking worked his youth away fucking part of him is still there because it's something he resented that's still fucking present on this plane of existence after the rest of him disappeared onto a either worse or a better fucking plane. I don't know, dude. I have reason to believe that most cobblers have foot fetishes, and and they were serial rapists of feet. Come here, Mr. Johnson. Come here, you little motherfucker. Rub your fucking heels together on my cock. Oh my god. Shut up or I won't give you the 20% discount for your parents. Ah! Parents,
Okay.
but the person was still an adult. Because back in the day, yeah, it's funny because back in the day, people still lived with their parents and did fucking whatever, at least in whatever shit. And then it got to one point where it was frowned upon to still live with your parents at a certain age. And then now it's like acceptable again because everything sucks ass and it's hard to fucking do shit.
Live.
Yeah, it's hard to live. And that's why our
Yeah.
fucking spirits will be fractured into shit. Ghost of me will still be making podcasts in this fucking apartment while the rest of me lives on somewhere else. And my spirit,
Someone's gonna move into your apartment. And like your ghost is gonna say outlandish shit that you said
yeah,
from the podcast. You're like, what the fuck was that?
like someone's trying to fucking sleep, and then all they're hearing is someone talk about how Christopher Reed's bed sores used to whisper to him like you should have never rode that horse. And shit like that. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Who is that? The only Superman I know is Henry Cavill. All right. Was that the end of that one?
Yeah, that's all I had for that one.
All right. So the next one is hold on here. Specters at Pugin's Porch. Pugin? Pugin? So Pugin's Porch, a spinoff to Hogan's Heroes. I'm just playing. Nobody knows that. It's an old ass reference. Pugin's Porch is a restaurant in Charleston, South Carolina. It opened its doors in 1976 and is a spot enjoyed by all, including celebrities and politicians alike. They serve nothing but the country's finest southern cuisines, which is, if you wrap it up, just buttermilk biscuits and gravy, fried chicken, and a hot helping of your second cousin.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah, hell yeah. um, just don't get caught bumping your related uglies in front of the old pecan tree, or Cletus might give you a thrashing or two. Pugin's Porch originated as a Victorian home on 72 Queen Street and was built originally in the year 1888. That's a lot of fucking eights. When the new owner bought it, the previous ones left so quickly that they didn't even bring their poor little white, wiry haired pooch, who went by the name of, well, you probably guessed it, Pugin. Such a weird name.
Poogin the Pooch.
Pugin the Pooch. They just left poor, powerless Pugin on
I'm
the
gonna
porch.
Poogin your pooch.
And I wish you would. Give me something to bark about. My guess was they were tired of pulling its shit out of its fur. Better than baloney strings. To this day, I still have an image of my grandma meth mumbling as she pulled those reddish brown strings out of her little bit's ass. Not Lady Bits, Little Bit. That was my grandma's dog's name. Was Little Bit. She used to pull baloney strings out of its ass. If that wasn't clear, mumbling to herself while fucking high as shit. That's what she called that. Poorly groomed pooch. But anyways, moving on. The new owners thought it to be, dare I say, grimy as fuck. Mike's not here. He's not going to appreciate that. So they decided to keep the wiry little guy and instantly fell in love with him. So much so, they named the restaurant after him. Like most of these stories, there's multiple variations to its origin. One example being from GhostCityTours.com that says that Pugin was a wandering stray just hitting up porch after porch until it landed on the soon-to-be restaurants, hoping for a hot meal and a Lady in the Tramp moment that may lead to more than one noodle getting slurped on. If you catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the origin, he was a real dog and even considered the official greeter of the establishment until his passing in 1979, just 3 years after its opening. I guess all that sausage grease and cousin fucking is really bad for your cholesterol, huh?
Almost.
Oh,
But let me tell you, Joseph,
yes,
where's the science?
sir.
No,
Where's the
just
sign?
kidding.
Who says it's bad? Because I've been told multiple times by my doctor that my fucking blood pressure has gone down. Um, yeah. So he was restaurant. He was restaurant. He was buried on the restaurant grounds, and Pugin's ghost is said to have been seen still greeting people and scurrying around the restaurant, picking up table scraps and eating peanut butter from places that don't belong.
Oh, I know all about that.
And nothing wrong with that. Guests have said they can feel him under their tables and even feel dog hair brushing against their legs. Though that could be from poor cleaning habits, honestly. They just don't clean it
Yeah,
up. They still got
probably.
this fucking old ass dog's hair everywhere. Nobody fucking sweeps anything up. That or the secret in their famous homestyle sausage gravy is actually dog meat. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Uh,
I wouldn't
that would
put
suck.
it only for people who aren't adventurous. Uh, Pugin is not
You right.
only is not the only ghost that haunts this little countryside eatery. Another guest from beyond is a ghost by the name of Zoe. Before Pugin's porch, it was owned by the Saint Amand family. Zoe and her sister Elizabeth lived on the property together. Zoe was a teacher and had given up on love. See, back then there was no Tinder or plenty of fish, so you had to go out and ask for a good thrashing.
I've always liked the name Zoe. That's a cool name.
It is. Zoe Deschanel. She's a gem.
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101. She was molested by Dan Schneider. No, just kidding.
Was she?
No. I don't think he ever actually molested anybody per se. Just did perverted shit. He surrounded himself with molesters. He just got creepy back rubs, was misogynistic as fuck, and had children doing very fucking gross things on camera.
Well, fuck that guy.
Well, I mean, some of these
I
kids
don't
may
like
have.
anybody who attacks
I'm just
kids.
kidding. No, I
I
don't
don't like
either. It's
anybody who
actually
preys after
it's very
kids.
fucking disgusting. It's like you're a weak fucking human being. If
I was just
you
talking about this to my wife the other day. I was like, I don't understand. I don't even know what brought up the thing. Is something brought it up? But I was like, I don't understand the need for a grown ass person
it's a
to
fucking
fuck a
because
child.
it's easy and because weak people can prey because they can't prey on anybody in their own fucking level of things because they're weak as fuck. They're not gonna go after targets that are fucking worthy adversaries. That's a fucked up way to say that. They're not gonna go against somebody that could put up a fight. They're gonna go against the weak and small. I don't know if weak's the best word to put for that. People that can't protect
Innocent.
themselves. Yeah, innocent,
Yeah.
small, whatever. Anything that they can get a upper hand on. They're fucking. They're parasites.
It's
They feed
it's
they
just
feed
so dis.
on those who can't defend themselves, and they're pieces of shit. He didn't, from what I know, didn't necessarily actually do anything physically to these people, but what he did do is put
He
them in
did
an
enough.
put them in an environment where it either happened to them by others he surrounded himself with, or got his rocks off on disgusting little fucking jokes and everything else that were adult humored, fucking targeted. It really fucking ruins things like Keenan and Kel, all that. The Amanda Show, which actually, to be fair, not to be fair, not that's the wrong word. I'm just gonna say when I heard the thing about him talking about Amanda Bynes' stalker and the last name Taint, it's that this part it sounds so fucking fake, but it could be true. But the fact that he's like, "There's nothing, whatever about that name," and they turned to the two only female writers and said, "It's funny because it is sexual, and it's whatever taint, like the area between your butthole and your genitals." It's like, why would you just you walk up and then you just like turn? It's like, It is funny because I am being dirty. See what a taint is, and starts explaining it to somebody. But no, it's weak people like that, and of course, because that's how the entertainment industry is. You wouldn't have a fucking good person running the show. They just hire pieces of shit and they let it slide and ignore fucking nasty ass shit that happens. Because why wouldn't they? They're making fucking money, or why would they fucking pay attention to it? Because then they have to go get somebody. They would have to actually fucking do something. Like, not being a lazy piece of shit. It's like, I'm making a lot of money. Why would I go try to find someone else that's possibly not going to get me as good of hits and shit and make me as much money that is a good person? I don't want to take a chance on a fucking non-piece of shit. I'm going to stick with the piece of shit I have
It,
now. These kids ain't going to make a documentary in the future where the whole world is a fucking click away on your finger.
yeah, I bet you didn't expect that.
No, they didn't. And they didn't expect to be held liable. Not in their lifetime. I don't know how many of those pieces of shit are still alive, but I hope they fucking got some fucking backlash. I mean, their names are tarnished, but I hope they fucking felt their names being tarnished while they're still fucking alive, so they can actually fucking see what happened and know that they're not gonna leave behind a fucking legacy worth a damn because they're pieces of shit that it helped exploit children.
There was this dad. This happened recently, like within like the last year or two. His uh his daughter got raped, and he went. He went to the police. Police gonna find him. He tracked down the guy, found the guy, killed him. I think he turned himself in and told the police that he killed him. And then, like, there was a news story that popped up on Facebook, and it was like, oh yeah, father kills guy who raped his daughter or whatever. Like she was underage, like so it was like child rape.
Yeah.
And I tell you this, Joseph, and this restored a little faith in humanity for me. Not one person in the comments said one bad thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should exonerate that man, free him. He did what he needed to do." Like that's how I feel like it should be. Without a doubt, like if that person did it without a doubt, he deserves to be dead. Like you
Yeah.
can't just kill every accused person. Because not everybody tells the truth. But
Yeah.
99% of the time
If
they are.
fucking if uh if it's a duck, it quacks. Like you can fucking
If it walks like a duck,
yeah.
quacks like a duck,
There's
it's a
the
fucking
actual
duck.
saying.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's just I just hate fucking pedos.
No, I
Drive me
really do
crazy.
too.
Anyway, back to
We make a
topic.
lot of fucking jokes, but in all fucking honest, in all
Most of us
honesty,
all have kids.
yeah, it's fucking scary, especially when you fucking have kids, and then all you think about is like, I don't want to think of stuff like that. But if anything like fucking even remotely came around my fucking kids, I popped the motherfucker's eyes out like grapes.
I tell you one thing, Joseph. I thought I'd always be cool as a cucumber in a tense situation. Like if like say a kid got kidnapped. I thought I'd be pretty mellow. Like not mellow, but I'd be level headed. That wasn't the case this one time. My stepdaughter went missing. She's supposed to come home from school. The school's like, oh yeah, uh, we got your, we got Anna down in the office. Can you come? Can you come pick her up? She missed her bus. So I go down to the school. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I go down to the school. I show up to the school. It's my other stepdaughter Daniela and her friend Natalie. I was like, where the fuck's Anna at? And they're like, oh, she got on the wrong bus or whatever. And I was like, I told the school. I was like, hey, you need to find where my fucking kid is. And they're like, oh, she got on the bus. She should be at your house. I only live like 10 minutes away from, like 5 minutes away from the school. So I rush back home. I look at the app where it tells you where the bus is. The bus is already done past my house. Kid's not there. I go back to the school. I'm like, hey, my fucking kid's not there. Where the fuck is she? And I was like, you guys have like 2 seconds. I'm calling the police. Like I was like, my kid's gone. And it was like a whole 45-minute ordeal, and they ended up finding her. But like like I was trying to call people. Like I called like one of our close friends out there that like like our kids would go over to her house, their kids would come over to our house all the time.
Mhm.
And I went to go talk to her, and I was like, "Hey, have you seen Anna or heard from her?" And they're like, "No." They're like, "What's going on?" And I just immediately just broke down. I couldn't talk. I was like, "She's fucking messy, man." I was like, "I don't know where she's at." I was like, I couldn't talk. I was just like choked up. I just couldn't breathe. I didn't know what the fuck was going. Like I was breaking, and there was kids with me, so I had to keep my shit together in front of them. I told them, I was like, "Get back in the car." I was like, "We're gonna go. We're gonna start searching." I
Where'd you guys
I
end
don't
up
know. It was
finding
crazy
her?
though. No, she was just on the wrong bus. But I was like, I don't cause
Oh,
I, I sent the email to the teacher, the principal. I was like, I want a fucking face to face meeting with you, because I was like, the way that this whole thing was handled was bullshit. I was like, it's not that hard to get on a walkie talkie. Hey, all bus drivers, stop your bus as soon as you
they
can,
got
where
they
it's
got
safe,
one fucking
and check
job.
your
That's
buses.
the shit that makes me screw with fucking
Check your bus and see if this kid is
school
on your
stuff.
bus, because we have a missing child. And I was like, and the principal never wanted to meet with me, and so I emailed him again. I was like, just so you know, I just want you to know that you're a punk ass bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, because now if I see you, I'm gonna punch you.
My kid got on the wrong bus, and I'm gonna be busting that ass if you fucking. Yeah, no,
But the
because it's
school
fucked up.
told
Because
her to get on
yeah,
that
no,
bus.
no,
They
no,
said
no,
that
no.
was her
I wasn't
bus.
saying it like she was in the wrong. It's like that. I'm saying that she got on the wrong bus, and because their lack of whatever. I was just making a joke with a pun with it.
No, no,
No,
no.
because
I knew what
yeah,
you were saying.
because they do that. They direct children onto the bus. They do it wrong, and then they don't think twice of it, and then they're not gonna react accordingly. Walmart fucking reacts faster than fucking schools do. That's what's scary to me because they get a code Adam at Walmart and they fucking shut everything down. But it's like a school thing. They seem to like brush it off because as a kid, like my mom has tried to fucking freak out and like called it whatever because she didn't hear from me. And it's like, oh, he walked home, but nobody knew that. But they didn't fucking help try to figure out the situation. As a kid, I don't think twice about that stuff. And it's like, you're worrying about nothing. But it's like, no, as an adult and having children, you realize that the fucking entire world is fucking disgusting and that your kid could disappear fucking you could blink your eyes and your kid's gone and they could be gone for good because that's how scary shit is because people are pieces of shit and they prey on those who can't defend themselves.
Yeah, but my kid's kidnapping never happened like Sherry Panini.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, locals thought of Zoe as a spinster and she was often judged by her choice of clothing. She would wear long black dresses and thinly framed
Or
glasses. Zoe and her sister were both shut-ins and preferred each other's company over others in the outside world. The two would lead quiet lives, keeping to themselves for decades until the passing of Elizabeth in 1945. Losing her only friend, Zoe began to lose her sanity and grip on reality. One night, she wandered down her street, wandered down the street, hollering her sister's name. One neighbor took her to the local hospital, Bon Secours Street, Francis Hospital. St. Francis Hospital Street. Why did I write that like street? Uh, because Saint's the same way. Which she ended up spending the rest of her days at. When Zoe died in 1954, she was buried at Charleston Street, Charleston St. Francis Hospital, I think is or Charleston Street Francis Hospital. I don't know. Fuck it, dude. Who cares? Though some tellings of her story say she died at home, either way, to this day, she is still said to be wandering the premises looking for her sister, who died years prior to her. People have claimed that she is responsible for falling glasses, slamming doors, and even yelling her sister's name. Guests have mistaken her ghost as an elderly customer and only recognized Zoe after seeing photos of her. One customer even going as far as saying she even seen her playing tonsil hockey with the man's knob on a classic 1964 Chevy CK truck. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I call it ghost gumming, and nothing's better than a spirited Hummer while looking for the paranormal.
Nice.
Now,
I wish like a ghost would suck my dick when I'm sleeping. Like I'd be happy about it. Like go ahead, ghost rape me. I don't give a fuck. Just don't
is it
fuck me in
Ghost
the
Rabbit?
ass.
Yeah, no, dude. You call it finishing, and I call it a Ghostbuster. Um,
That was good.
those who stayed at those who stayed at the hotel across the street claimed to have seen an elderly woman in a black dress staring out at the top story window. Some even going as far as calling the police, believing she was a poor elderly woman, a woman with dementia locked inside her family business. Starring Felicity Huffman. I don't know. They should make a movie like that.
That'd be cool.
Uh, oh wait, I skipped that. I put a
Was that her name?
no. I put a side note, and I didn't read the rest of it because I've been drinking. Staring, even going as far as calling the police, believing she was a poor elderly woman with dementia locked inside her family business. And I said, side note. I put side note. It's a good idea for a movie starring Felicity Huffman, but I only
Oh,
read
starring.
Felicity Huffman. Uh, and then I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, oh, is that her name?
There was a
I don't.
joke.
I don't know who that is
It
though.
it was a joke because I don't know where I was going with it. She altered her kids' SAT scores or whatever. Um,
Oh, nice.
yeah, there was a joke
Savage.
there, and I can't remember it because I wrote this one like a while ago. Um, yeah, but yeah. Anyways, to the actual thing. An employee by the name of Bobby Ball, which sounds like a comic book character name, she claimed that one evening while she was closing up shop, she was startled by a wooden stool falling over on its own and the door opening and shutting itself aggressively.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
stool there.
fuck!
No, I'm just kidding.
That was definitely a softener because she shit herself afterwards. I'm just kidding. Morning Chef has also had his own interactions with the ghosts. After pouring a cup of coffee, he heard a knock from the back door from the produce delivery guy. He put down the coffee to let him in. When he went back to his cup, it seemed to have disappeared. He thought it was strange, but began to think maybe he never poured it to begin with. It was early after all. We've all been there. Matthew forgets to clean up after masturbating and ends up going to work with the classic something about Mary come here. Has to lie and say it was some misfired Oragel, to which his fellow coworker exclaims, "Great, I have an abscess," and grinds that shit into his gums like cocaine. So back to the chef. He went to make a fresh new cup of joe, thinking nothing of it, only to turn back to the table to find his first cup had reappeared empty and with lipstick marks on it. That or a dude forgot to take off the lipstick he wears to seduce the produce delivery boy. Gotta have fresh greens and fresh D, boys. After closing, another employee was cleaning up and felt as if there was someone behind her. She looked, but no one was there, so she went back to cleaning and just so happened took a glance in the mirror. What she saw startled her, for it wasn't her own reflection she saw, but that of an elderly woman in thin framed glasses staring back. When she opened her mouth to speak, Zoe vanished. It was Zoe. I don't know why I said it like that. Um, Another claim has it that a pastry chef was working late at night and was singing along to her favorite song on the radio, only to hear someone singing alongside her. She quickly turned to see if it was a coworker fucking with her, only to find that she was alone. The alarm was set, so only an employee could have got in. I don't know. That could have been anything. Maybe not. But one last thing to this, kind of stupid. A woman, ironically, by the name of Elizabeth, another Elizabeth in this, decided that Poogan's Porch would be the best spot for a birthday dinner. Especially so since they had planned to go on a ghost tour. I hate this one. This 2016 Paul Feig directed adaptation dinner. Or adaptation. Oh, I fucked that up. Motherfucker. This 2016 Paul Feig directed adaptation of Ghostbusters Ghost in Ears had heard about Zoe St. Amon's ghost and decided to check out her haunted dwellings. I don't know if this was a joke or real, but according to GhostCityTours.com, Elizabeth broke out her Ghost Radar app on her phone and stated allegedly that there were energy spots all around them. And on that dumbass sighting, not the source it came from, is where we'll end this tale of the paranormal. I can't think straight. I fucked that up. There's probably a lot of spots there that are gonna have to be cut out.
That's all good.
That's the end of
We're just
Pugin's porch.
nice, nice. We're gonna do one more, then we're gonna split this off into a two-parter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tired and I drank too much and I'm scrambling words over here. Like my fucking
Uh,
notes are blurring together.
oh, you're good. Mine's a quick one. Um, the next one I got is called the Brass Lantern. This is in Reading, Pennsylvania. Reports of unexplained noises and apparitions of former employees. This place claims that one of the rooms is occupied even when no one is supposed to be in the room. Staff have heard noises, ghosts talking about a dance party they attended, and when staff go to check the room, it's completely empty and quiet. Innkeeper Andy Aldrich once reported that the guests this is a quote from him. They basically tell me the same thing and here are the few of the regulations. These all quotes. Uh, a guest will say, I heard some people who arrived late last night in the room across the hall from me. I heard them speaking and talking about a really good time they just had. This is just the context of them being at a dinner or dance party, and then guests have also asked, who were the people who came in late last night talking loud enough so I can hear their words, and where did they go to a party? Another guest uh, version of a similar query. I heard people across the hall from me last night talking and laughing and speaking about how happy they were in all these instances. It's in reference to the same room, always late at night, with similar descriptions as to what they heard across the hall. They 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 the real guests were the only ones in the rooms on that stairwell, and this is a quote still. I myself have heard what was what I thought were people up in that room when I know I haven't registered anybody in that room.
They had
I
some
go to
people
look
up in that
and no,
room.
some
Up in
girls up
that
in that
house. That's what the
house.
thing was. Yeah.
Call 911. I called them and McDonald's. I go to the I go to look at and don't find anyone. So it's a very nice couple who happen to be in great spirits. But that's 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 all I had for that one. Really, it was just a quick little one. But they always say it's always in the same room. It's never occupied. It's always the guest across the hall. I don't put a lot of stock in this one, personally myself, just because if I was staying across, I'd have to stay there for me to hear everything.
Hmm.
But if I heard some voices across the hall and I knew that room was unoccupied and I've known about these ghost stories, that have been coming from this place,
Yeah.
I'd want to inspect that room
Well,
for
how
audio
many people
equipment.
don't? I mean, are these like modern fucking?
Yeah,
I-
these are modern
Yeah, so it's
these
like
are modern
who doesn't look
accounts.
up first about and without seeing like, oh yeah, no, rated 3 out of 5. It was a great stay. They had a great continental breakfast, but I kept hearing ghosts fucking next door. And I just I wasn't having it. Like you can't be jackhammering spectral pussy better than I am. You ruined everything. My fiance left me the next day. You ghostly whores.
I Yeah, like I wanted to believe this one, but I kept trying to find stuff about it, but there was not a lot of
Mm.
information on this one that I could find myself. So that's all I found. Like literally, that was like 6 pages worth of note, like web pages just all basically saying almost the same thing, more or less. I had a couple quotes just from the innkeeper Andy, but you know,
Andy's a bitch. He's
these are
lying.
Andy's toys, and Andy does what he wants. Yeah, so it's all good. Uh, but if you guys tune in next week, we'll have the rest of the Phantom Plates Part 2 for your second main course, my friends. Don't think we're leaving you hanging.
Yeah, you'll get your just desserts.
Matt, what were your thoughts about these Phantom Plates, if you will?
Oh, I don't think he has any thoughts. He just I think he just has some tidbits for the end there.
Did you miss us, Outposters? We wholeheartedly apologize for our mini absence. We know some of you, like ourselves, cling on to audio absurdities to boost morale during these troubling economic times. Hey, y'all ready for a Madoverse fun fact? Apparently, back in 2015, a woman claimed to have almost ran over the Bigfoot himself. On a dirt road in Jones Creek, Texas, this non-photogenic creature from Allah's loins decided to take a break from its blurry forest photo ops and catch some Z's right in the middle of said road. The lady was immediately irritable with its Snorlax tactics and honked her horn furiously at the snoozing myth. For obvious reasons, the legend was pissed and in a fit of rage hurled a snake at this woman's car. I'm assuming this snake came straight from its ass, because I have to say, if I was a legendary cryptid, it'd shove rattlers in my rectum. Anyway, this lady never got a picture but did indeed keep the snake and froze it. The human race is indeed a ridiculous bunch. Thank you for listening to the Conspiracy Outpost.